pay the price for your lack of vision.
What? Wow. Give me back. I eat that. Hey, I want a place to be reviewed. These toasted strudels. Eat that!
Were you expecting someone else? Let's start the show.
You guys are so screwed now! It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E-Tep, Wakurin in the place to be reviews right here with all of you, even those Orthodox Jews. L'chaim, my people, welcome, Fandom Menace, Friday Night Live. I am the Fandom Menace, people's champion, the most electrifying man in the Fandom Menace by far. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a great show planned for you tonight. I should say we have a great show planned because I am joined, as always, by my co-host, my hermano, my road dog, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf.
What is Mark Ruffalo gonna do with his oxy pad looking ass? Like, like you guys are in trouble now. Like, what are you gonna do, dude? Little bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the owner of the worst channel on YouTube and commander to the Legion of Deaf Heads, the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony Tone Deaf rocking with you. What is it, Friday? Friday night here at the place to be reviews. What's up, everybody in the chat? Everybody here on the panel tonight. Good to see everyone again, and I'm looking forward to a great show.
Right, brother. Well, let me introduce to you this next man. He is not a guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. No. You have not seen this gentleman on the channel. Well, he was on a couple weeks ago with us, and you know what? We love him so much. We brought him back for a permanent spot on Fandom Menace Friday Night Live. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother, Commander Cody.
Yo, what up? What up? It's good to be back. Thanks for having me on again, and I guess I'm a member of the show now.
Yes, you are. You're permanent here now, man. I got you a permanent spot on the panel. I talked to the boss. He said, oh, wait, that's me. I said it was okay. And no, man, we did. We were like, you know, that episode you were on, it flowed and went so smooth. It reminded me of when you were on the podcast on Anchor for the first time, and we lost 2 hours worth of audio because we just forgot that the recording was running. We out-talked it. So.
Yeah, Anchor fucking sucked back then.
Yes, it did. I was just listening to some of the old podcasts on there actually at work, and I realized how much I hate the sound of my own voice. So I apologize to the audience. It's a good thing I have such good production value because my voice is fucking murder to listen to. I apologize. I need to get Jane Theory just to like voice act for me.
Hey guys.
Dude, yeah, it's killer. I'm telling you. I told her that the other night. I said, you need to narrate my life, not Morgan Freeman. But anyway, that's another topic altogether. Let me introduce to you this man right here. He is one half of I would say, the commanders of the Fandom Collective. He is a fucking amazing man. He works harder than a lot of people on YouTube and Twitter that I know that have a lot more subs. He's criminally undersubscribed. Does so much behind the scenes. He bleeds blue and red for the Fandom Menace. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flipp Doubt.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing tonight?
Excellent, brother. Excellent.
Just working on drawing stuff.
Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate it, Flipp.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to be here.
It is always a treat to stream with you. And you know, speaking of the Fandom Collective, so I got something from Rookie in the mail the other night. Or the other day, and it was I got, you know, he says, I'm sending you something. I'm like, okay. So I get an envelope, and I, you know, wrote me a nice note, you know, thanking me, which I'm like, I don't know what you're thanking me for. It's not like I do anything special, you know. I just do some retweets, and you guys are doing all the legwork, you know. I'm just the ugly face behind the camera, but you're on the camera. But no, these guys, you know, they do so much for this community. And Jeff sent me a Subway gift card with enough money to get 7. He said 6. It was 7 Subway cookies and some scratchers, on which I won $1. So I'll take it. But you know, it was just it said it's the little things like that. You know what I mean? It means so much just to get something like that. You know, it was awesome. And I appreciate that. I appreciated the hell out of that because those Subway cookies are fucking delicious.
Rookie is a hell of a guy, man. Like
he is. He's
really good. Like there's people out there who are like, yeah, I mean, they come off like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be your friend. I'm gonna talk to you. Like he's a real genuine person. So
yes.
And dude, I haven't opened my envelope either. So he already kind of told me that to expect some coupons. And he's the cookie critic also. You know, the rookie critic is the cookie critic. That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to opening my envelope. And I don't know what happens when you, at least for me, once you pass the age of 40, I'm 47. So once I passed that age, man, I became this chocolate fiend. I'm literally sitting here drinking hot chocolate. I've already had a Starbucks today. I probably went through an entire bag of freaking Kit Kat this whole day.
Jesus.
I know.
And you weigh like fucking 100 pounds, dude. I'm on goddamn Weight Watchers.
I work like all day. Like every day is like a freaking marathon at work because like literally walk around the entire time lifting shit. So it's So I guess that's why I can get away with it. But man, when I was out of work, when I was like just at home doing videos constantly, you know, back when I made content, yeah, man, I kind of blew up and swole up pretty bad there. But irregardless, you still kind of want that chocolate, man. I don't know what it is.
God, yeah. Nano Reaper says gummy bears is my week, dude. Sour Patch Kids. I'll say that Sour Patch Kids are my Achilles fucking heel. Right before I started Weight Watchers, I sat there one night and ate like those, you know, those movie theater boxes. I think I ate like 2 of those. I'm like, I was surprised the next morning. I figured I'd have type 9 diabetes and have to cut my fucking foot off. But yeah, I was lucky.
Yeah, no, freaking. I'm sorry, I was laughing here at lagging like Joe Biden speaking. That's hilarious, Commander Carity.
Yeah, maybe that's sucking ass right now.
Oh shit! I don't even have my fucking Ethernet cable plugged in.
Oh man, that reminds me. So today, you know how like if you guys have seen me on stream lately, like my shoulders drop out and I have to pop back on and all that. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh yeah, it's like I used to.
Yeah, man. And so I called up the internet people today. My ISP, Windstream. Their name is Windstream. I don't know if you guys have that out where you live. If you do, avoid it.
I got Spectrum.
Okay, I've heard of Spectrum. I haven't heard anything bad about them, so that's good.
They're expensive as fuck.
They're awful.
Oh, that's
That's all we got down here.
Well, Windstream sucks too.
It's like all of our internet services sucks. Windstream sounds like a fart. Spectrum sounds autistic, and my internet provider is Cox.
It sounds
that joke writes itself.
Windstream sounds like a dragon shout in Skyrim.
Oh shit! Let me acknowledge the chat here real quick. We got Nano Reaper up in the house, and he's always got a better cowboy hat than Dave Filoni. We got M Dastardly in the house. Keely Chow, Gaming Vulture. Who else is up in here? Bone just showed up. What is up? Hail to the chat. Hail everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are joined this evening by he's Nano Reaper says Windstream. Isn't that the one that banned Twitter and Facebook?
Windstream. No, I don't think so. Maybe anything's possible nowadays. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, you're talking. I can't believe I forgot to hook my fucking Ethernet cable up. Boy, am I glad I did that. Jesus.
So, have you ever been on the phone with either your internet or like Netflix or somebody like that, and you're the one who has like the one problem that nobody ever has?
Yes.
That happened today. So like I'm trying to watch Cobra Kai. Everyone's like making videos on it. I totally want to watch it. I watched the first 2 seasons. I'm obsessed with how good it is because I know the story. And I call the lady up. I'm totally cool. I'm not this guy who calls up and was like, "Let me speak to somebody who speaks fucking English now." No, I'm the nice guy. Hey, what's going on? Let's get to know each other. How's your day? But in the middle of it, so what happens is I go to watch season 1, which I've already seen. I'm sure you guys have too. And
I haven't watched an episode of it.
Fail.
I know. Tony's
Thank you.
Me and the wife are supposed to watch it this weekend, dude.
You'll love it. You'll love it. But so I've seen it. But I wanted to check and make sure it was fine. I watched it, like one episode just to check it out, see what it looks like off of YouTube. and it was fine. Watched a little bit of season 2 just to acquaint myself before I get into 3. Try to watch 3, and it loads constantly for like 10 hours and just keeps loading. Apparently nobody in the world has had this problem when I called the lady. Nobody. No one at all.
That's like me. That is absolutely me. That is every issue I ever have with anything is just something completely stupid that they're like, I've never heard of that problem before. And I'm like, son of a bitch. That's just my luck. That is absolutely my luck.
And it's bad when you're about to get off the phone with them and they're like, well, I'll send you this email about how to do this and talk to your Apple provider or whatever. And they're like, but you sound very knowledgeable, and you want to say, oh, well, thanks. I mean, that's very complimentary, but that makes me feel like I might know more than the person I'm talking to. And that's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're intelligent. Well, thanks. I fucking wish that, you were intelligent too. So you could do your job.
Do your job. Exactly.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I still haven't seen Cobra Kai. So.
Yep. Let's see. Wait, what did Bone say? Bone says I haven't watched it yet. Maybe this weekend. Yeah, man. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna try to get at least a couple seasons in this weekend. I just finished writing my reviews for WandaVision. And I watched the first 2 episodes of that. That was good. But before we get into all the pop culture stuff, Flipp, man, this is about you, brother. This is a focus on you. So what do you got going on over at the Fandom Collective right now? What's popping over there? What's good?
Okay, let's see. I didn't do my homework, which is pretty normal, but I still have everything in my memory because I totally know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Totally. No, man, we're working on being more consistent this year, at least as far as content goes. So
yeah,
we're going to be putting out some consistent content. Obviously, the streaming is started out this year as short as a year. It's been 2 weeks into the year. So we're doing streaming more often. We're bringing more guests on, and we're focusing on not bringing on as many well-known YouTubers. We want to find people who really need some exposure. Because that's what we're all about,
Yep.
It's also nice to bring on larger YouTubers because they have they have experience more than anything, and it's nice for if you're a guy starting out, you're that guy or gal who wanted to stream with, I don't know, just pick your favorite bigger YouTuber, and maybe we'll be lucky and they'll come on, but on occasion we've had some people that were pretty formidable, and those people were so thrilled because they were starting out their YouTube and they actually got to stream with someone who has been in this and has had some very good success. So they have good questions for them. And so we're aiming to do more of that. But even if we don't get larger YouTubers, we're still going to, keep the focus on smaller YouTubers. We had a successful Indiegogo. I feel like this is my quarterly statement.
this is your first quarter earnings report.
Right. Well, I mean, it's all fun. It's all really good stuff. Like we really are enjoying the hell out of it. So the cards are a success. I'm actually dealing with the printers every day. I just talked to them today. We're just making sure everything looks good. Everything is perfect and right. It'll probably be before March that everybody gets everything. We just put that date out there, to extend it just in case there were mishaps. And then, of course, we're going to do a whole new set, much larger, so that even more people can be involved. This one has 25 people. The 26th card is an FC card, and 36 sets. We did it small like that so we could have a successful Indiegogo. If you fail at Indiegogo, apparently it's a little bit harder to get where you want to go if you follow up. So there's where we are with that. And, of course, the FC team, which includes you, ETEP.
Yes, sir.
We are we're trying to get more done together, and you guys do such an amazing job. So we're going to focus some attention on you guys too. Fanzine, Fallon, Daniela, and Penny, Jed, of course.
Yeah, if you forget her, you're going to be in big trouble, buddy. You better not forget her name.
I saved her for last because she's the best.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, just I have to say though, one of my favorite things, and you guys know I'm an alien freak, but I also really like space, and so does Rook. So we're going to continue our cosmic conversations, which we did one at November, I think 11th of 2020. But we're going to do much more of that because this entire society, the United States, the world is going into space more and more. And it's a really big area. People are having a lot of success on YouTube, but it's also a passion. So we're going to go in that direction just a little bit as well.
I love talking that kind of stuff, man, and listening to that stuff. It's the best.
It gives you hope, you know?
Yeah.
Hope in a time of strife and, you know, gosh, I don't even know what to say there. Like
Chaos.
Chaos is that's a good word.
It's chaos.
Do you mind me just saying, like, I think when we will experience true freedom again, at least to some, you know, not that we don't in certain extents now, but I mean, man, once you voyage out to space, you know, like it just the unknown, you know, we're landing on Mars for the first time and terraforming or setting up a colony, you know, or going into the colony set up for you by the robots, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just like freedom, you know, not all the pressures from being here on Earth. That just sounds awesome.
It's really interesting on a political level, but also like an engineering level. And to watch, I don't know about you guys, but I watched that guy Elon Musk with just the most interest ever. Watching him, I've seen his entire life story. I think most of us might have come by it, saw a piece of it at least.
Yeah,
it's an amazing story. And this guy is going to be, his dream is to ultimately be born on Earth and die on Mars. So just you have those TV movies that used to come out in the 80s, like for 4 nights, you get to watch this movie that unfolds in 4 nights, you know? But his life is like a TV movie, you know, it's unfolding one giant piece at a time over like a 3 or 4 or 5 year span. So that to me, it's got drama, it's got politics, it has science, but it's not fiction. And without getting too political, when you look at the space side of politics, he's done something in a way that he can blow right by it instead of waiting on these blowhard fat cats with these white wigs. You know, they're
the wigs and the Tories.
Yeah, I would imagine these motherfuckers. They get home and they dress up like that. I don't know.
Yep.
But anyway, he just blows right by it. Should be incredible. And now we're in another space race with another country. Unless, of course, our country becomes that country. So I don't know.
Yeah. His Twitter feed, man. 2 of his tweets always stick with me. I can't say always because one of them was last week when he became the richest man in the world.
Oh, yeah.
His tweet replying, you know, he saw a news article, tweeted it out or whatever, and he replies to it, great, time to get back to work.
I love that.
But then when the Boeing CEO said, we're going to beat Elon Musk to Mars, Elon replies, do it, pussy.
Did he? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
To the Boeing CEO.
I guess when you're Elon Musk and you're like, what? Is he the richest man alive right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess when you're the richest man alive, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't, you know, we all have more in common with each other than we will with Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos but I'm glad, you know, he's a good man, Elon Musk. I think so. And I'm glad to see him, you know, not only live his dream, but I remember when Tesla was losing money and he was trying to push the electric car and the bigwigs were you know, kind of laughing at him, thinking he was going to go out of business. And now he's realizing all these dreams that he's had, you know, and he's been rewarded for it, you know, and all that's just going to go back into the technology and getting us to Mars and all kinds of just different types of technologies that we can't even comprehend yet.
It's incredibly inspiring. And I don't know about you, but I've like most of my life, I look for inspiration. I grew up an instrument. I played the drums and some keyboard and sang a little bit. So I've always been sort of an artist libertarian. You know, I'm geared toward like the artistry of things, but there's a little bit of engineering in there too. I'm not brilliant by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think I even passed algebra in high school. It took me like 3 semesters in freaking college to get past that. And then they were like, algebra 2. I was like, oh, fuck. But,
Bro.
That's me when it comes to math. And I worked in finance.
So that's what's wrong with our financial institution.
They let me be in charge of the treasury. I did like 1 for me, or 100 for me, 1 for them.
You did a little bit of algebra.
My 401k is great though.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. That's true.
Oh shit. Oh, hey, well, let me go back here and acknowledge the chat. I just want to go back because we're talking about Elon Musk and going to Mars. Nano Reaper made a great statement. 10 minutes after we land on Mars, the first Waffle House will open.
You know, Nano
There'll
Reaper,
be a shooting there.
He said the first business he wants to open is going to be called the Mars Bar. So, not far off.
Nice. Who's in? Oh, Greg Levitri is in the chat. You got to check out his Indiegogo campaign, Gun Demon. That is still up and rolling. The campaign. He is going to be our guest next Friday night, right here, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, and I don't know what the fuck time that is, Mountain Time. But yeah, he's going to be our guest here, and then the following week we'll have Vinny Art on, who I met through Rogue Entertainment over on TR4 last week. Great fucking artist, dude. This guy has worked on some major books.
Through the woods.
On the top level, he's just a super good artist. So yeah, he's going to be on here in a couple weeks. Greg says Mountain Time doesn't count. Yeah, you know, I'm just discount them. But I'm sorry, Flip. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. Vinny Tartamella. Yes, that's his name. That's his name, Greg. Yeah, he's awesome. I think he was just on Bancroft's stream the other night. He was on one of Bancroft's streams the other night. So, but yeah, so Flip, you and I actually collaborated on a really fun video. We need to do another one of those.
I know, man. And I'm so inspirationally oriented. And I don't know, I'm like so freaking depressed. I know I can't be the only one, but I might be the only one here who wants to admit it. With the way politics in this nation are, it really affects me to the core. So it's hard to get into that frame of mind where comedy is, you know, flowing, I guess. It's not to say I haven't written a good portion of it. So that is there. I have that. I should probably send it to you, but yeah, I really enjoy doing that too. And I'm trying to get there, bro. I really am. I think we've missed talking to each other a couple of times, but
we've kind of gone back and forth like that. I'm bad. Like although let's see, 2 out of 4 of my Facebook accounts are still incarcerated, and I've got 2 more of my sock puppets running, but I can still use my main messenger. So I go back and forth between there and because I got 4 Facebook accounts, 2 Twitter accounts, 2 Instagrams. So I'm bouncing around to a lot of different stuff. And yeah, I know I tend to lose things in the shuffle sometimes, and it sucks. I always feel bad. I'm like, damn.
Oh, well, I mean, it's on both of us really, but I think one of the things that we had agreed to last time we did talk is that we'd simplify it so we could pop these out, you know, more often with the 2 Russian guys. And I think that becomes brilliant. And really, I think one of the things, guys, and this is serious, like you may like, well, what's Flip doing? He's not doing much, you know. Ever since I started work back in May, June, something like that, it's hard to come home and do anything more than just the Fandom Collective. So I really give my energy to the collective, and God bless them. Penny and Fallon do the same. They work on the collective quite a bit, and it's no easy task. I'm not saying that for sympathy or anything like that, but to do both after a day of like what I call marathon work, it's not now that, hey, I know you work as well, ETEP. So it's very impressive that you can come home and still manage to put out all the good content you put out. How do you do it?
How do I do it? Well, I secretly have a cloning machine, and I've got a couple bitch Stewies walking around the house, and one's like, "Hey, Pete, how you do it?" Whenever a video is bad, I just blame bitch Stewie for it. No, like that's but no, it's my a very understanding wife who's like, I'm not going to complain about you sitting in the office and playing on the brand new laptop with all the equipment you just bought, you've acquired and bought, because you're not, going out and doing stupid shit. So whatever, Now I work at the school and I have a family, and yeah, it is, man. It's a lot. I streamed 7 hours on Wednesday night to all total. I was streaming for 7 hours between Sporking News, my show, and then Fanzines stream.
Yeah. I missed you on that. I think before
I didn't show up until late because me and Tony had a big show on Going Rogue Wednesday night. I think that was the most people we've ever had in the chat. We had 25 people in the chat on Wednesday. Culture Casino was on with
early.
What's that?
And I left early for a stupid 2-hour wait list.
Yeah,
Let me
Tony,
tell you.
Don't get to leave early. Go ahead, bro.
I've got to tell this story, okay?
Yes.
I leave early. We call 2-hour wait list because our governor's a fat idiot. And then we end up not even going. So then I miss the second half of the best show ever, which was the better half. Damn it.
Echo Base Network showed up. Nick and Coach.
Get my steak.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was funny because Nick had just been on the show a week or two ago on Monday night. He was on Going in Raw. Nick and Coach I have to give them a big shout out. I've watched them go in the last month or so, from 3,000 subs to what are they at, like almost 18,000 now. Hail to Echo Base, man. They're awesome. I mean, I became a channel member over there. That's, I believe in them guys. They're awesome. But yeah, so Nick Glenn from Echo Base, he text messaged me. He's like, "Hey, me and Coach are both free. You have a link you can send me?" I'm like, "Absolutely." And I've been trying to get, him and Coach both on, but Coach's schedule is so hectic and, family stuff. And I understand, man, it's usually I do a pop in on their channel on Saturday nights. I was lucky enough to be a featured guest on there one Saturday, which was really fun. And they run a great show. And yeah, so they showed up and we ended up going an extra hour or so with them. And then I went over to Fanzines. But yeah, that was a lot, man. I stream 4 to 5 nights a week sometimes. So
yeah, and still put content out.
And yeah, I was, like I said, I was pissed because I have 3 shows I'm gonna review now. I have Prodigal Son, Batwoman, and WandaVision. And my wife's going through the DVR right before we started, and I was out there just kind of bullshitting with her after dinner. There's a Prodigal Son episode on there. I said, "When the fuck did that come out? I thought it started next Tuesday." She's like, "No, it was this Tuesday." I'm like, "Holy shit." So I have to go back and I have to do that one now, because I got to put the WandaVision one out tomorrow. The Prodigal Son review I'll drop Sunday. And then I watch Batwoman Sunday nights. I'll drop that review on Monday and then have the live stream Monday night. So yeah.
Well, I think Bad Batch comes out in February.
I believe it does too, but I'm not through the original Clone Wars yet. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, definitely get through that. Even if you don't do videos about it, you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. That's what everybody says. Hey, look who's here. It's Paulie from the Latino Slan. Hail, Paulie.
Yo, I thought that said Latino slot for a second.
Oh, that's my boy Paulie, man. He runs a great channel, does a lot of great work, does wonderful charity work. And I was fortunate enough, like I said, I love telling the story because I'm a Santana fan. I was on his stream. He had the lead singer Santana on there, and
that's insane.
And I kind of marked out a little bit. I didn't say anything, but I was just like, and he's singing a Christmas song, acoustic. They're doing acoustic. It was like, oh my god. But yeah, it was cool, man. Paulie's a great dude. Go over and check out his content. He does excellent reviews, and is just overall a really, really super cool cat. So go give him some love and subscribe to his channel, please. Speaking of subscribers, man, Yeah, I got up to 482 Wednesday night, right? And then back down to 478. Now I'm at 479 now. It went back up to 480, back down to 479. I'm just like, you playing with my fucking emotions. YouTube.
Are you thinking about going to Minds or Rumble or anything like that?
I'm going to sign up over on Minds, actually. I'm gonna, I heard you have to pay a certain fee to like get Minds Plus or something like that. I appreciate it, bro. Hey man, anytime, Paul. You're like I said, dude, you're a good dude. I'm happy to promote excellent creators and good people. So that's what we try to do here, man. No, are you on Minds, Flip?
I am. I just started 3 or 4 days ago, but I haven't been back on, and that's just about having time to do it. But yeah, I'm on there.
That's like Parlor. I made a Parlor page or profile or whatever you call it, but I just kind of forgot about it. You know what I mean? Like I didn't use it that much. Never did. Same thing. Like the Place to Be Reviews has an Instagram account. I haven't posted on there, and I don't know how. I think the last post on there is made by MJ, my old co-host. I want to say that's how long ago it was, because her and Coach Loudy, who was on the show back in the day too, used to do a lot of the posting for me on there anyway.
Well, it's almost like there's so many of these now. It's like I almost feel like waiting, kind of hanging back a little bit until I see where like the whole group kind of cowls over to, before I make my final decision.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, I didn't do that with Twitter. There was only like, I don't know, like a handful of people saying, "Whoa, we're heading over to Twitter so we can talk about our YouTubes." And I was like, well, maybe I'll do it. And then I was like, I screw it. And I just did it. But in this case, I feel like it's different.
Yeah.
I really want to know before and I probably wouldn't switch the Fandom Collective over there completely wherever I go, unless I felt like there's just nobody on Twitter anymore, which I'd say, I don't know about you, but I feel like there's about 25% of the people are either they've already left or they're considering it, but there's still a good 75% strong. So I don't know.
All right. It's like I said, yeah, I'm in the same way, because I've heard Minds is in its beta phase right now. Basically it's still relatively new, and I'm not really sure about how the interface works yet. I haven't even really went over and looked at it. But yeah, Keely Chow, MJ does not YouTube. She is on Facebook, but she blocked me. So yeah, yeah. She blocked me on pretty much all the social media, I believe it is. So, and
someone you used to work with?
She was my co-host. I've personally known her for 20 years. But yeah, we kind of had a little like a falling out, and she left. But I have no ill will towards her at all. I do. I love her to death. She's a wonderful, caring, awesome woman, and I just wish her all the best.
Fair enough.
She couldn't. She didn't want to be a YouTuber. It was a lot for her, and I do know that she is doing very well. I get updates from other mutual friends, and she's doing well. So I couldn't be happier for her. She's a great girl. Can't
please everybody all the time.
That's it. And this game isn't for everybody. YouTube is not for everybody. It is a yeah. it's difficult at times. It's difficult at times.
It's entertainment, and there's no question about it.
Yep.
One of the biggest and most important things to do is to network. If you don't do that, then you're going to be dead in the water, and you're probably you might get lucky and get a viral video, but that's a 1 in a million shot, bro.
Yeah, trust me, I know, man. That's God. Oh, Draven said the interface is about the same as Twitter right now on mine. So, well, that's pretty easy to use then. And speaking of Twitter, we're gonna talk a little bit about that here in this next segment. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back with a discussion about a certain actor who has a big problem right now, and we'll tell you more in just a minute.
Caleb, you want to go ahead?
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Chris. You don't know my name?
All right, this is enough to a flame start.
We are right here on Bounding into Comics. We're back. Hope you enjoyed that little clip. That one's for you, Tony.
Me?
That was for
My name's Tom. You don't even know my name?
I've been calling you Tony this whole time. Boy, do I have egg on my face. I'll roll myself out the door now. Forbes writer Scotty Mendelson declares, quote, generic handsome white guys like Army Hammer are expendable in Hollywood. And can we just take a moment to
Wow.
to recognize that Scotty Mendelson is not a generic handsome white guy, but I mean, look at him. I think he's just jealous of generic handsome white guys because he's just he looks like somebody threw, you know, those faces that you get to stick on pumpkins at Halloween. Like somebody left one too close to a microwave and they just shoved it on the pumpkin, and that's Scott Mendelson's face.
He looks like an angry Blockbuster manager that collects old retro lunch boxes and ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he makes me think of like this creep who's talking to little kids or something, and that's the smile he gives them when they talk.
Yeah.
You know what? That's not the first time that I'm sure he's heard that.
Right?
Oh,
he watches Barney religiously.
So yeah, have you guys heard about this Army Hammer situation? Like,
There's something about he's too plain of a white guy or something.
Well, it goes deeper. It goes a little bit deeper than that. So we'll go into this article. Forbes writer Scott Mendelson recently declared that, quote, generic handsome white guy actors like Army Hammer are expendable in Hollywood culture. Mendelson's comments came after a series of alleged leaked messages from Army Hammer that were made public. These are freaking hilarious. And I can't really read all these, but they're up on the screen. So you're going to have to just read for yourself.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this.
One of those alleged leaked messages reads, if I wanted to cut off one of your toes and keep it with me in my pocket, so I always had a piece of you in my possession.
It's like a run-on sentence.
Yeah. Look, he sent this to his girlfriend. You live to obey and be my slave. I will own you. That's my soul, my brain, my spirit, my body. Would you come and be my property till you die? And then he sent the toe message.
Kevin Spacey is panting.
You see that? It's that meme. You see heavy breathing. It's Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
So this is what Army Hammer said to his girlfriend.
Yes. Let's see. In another, it states, I am 100% cannibal. I want to eat you. Fuck, that's scary to admit. I've never admitted that before. I've cut the heart out of a living animal before and eaten it while it's warm. Jesus.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hey, he's kind of generic.
I mean, this is like Christian Grey fucked Hannibal Lecter and they had a kid and it's Army Hammer.
I mean, Ed Gein? What the fuck?
I know. Good old Ed Gein from Wisconsin.
Does he even still work?
Army Hammer? He was supposed to be in a movie until all this shit came out. Let's see. Still another reads, wow, head rush. Just how completely. Brand you, tattoo you, mark you, shave your head, and keep your hair with me. Cut a piece of your skin off. Make you cook it for me. I mean, I feel like the tests can be endless. Who said I'm into some weird shit? All right. This right here, whose slave master relationship is the strongest? We'd win. When I tell you to slit your wrist and use your blood as lube for oh my. Yeah, I didn't read this part.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
So I see what he's saying, like, but what's the article like? This is a Scott Mendelson article.
This is from Bounding into Comics.
Okay.
This is based on an article Scott Mendelson wrote. Let me acknowledge the chat here for a second. Let's see. Let's roll up here. Army Hammer played to play Jeffrey Dahmer in biopic. Yeah. Daisy Divine, all these people hating on white people just to please another mob. You can never please the mob. All this hate will lead to yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yoda gave the best advice about that. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. So he's just normal Hollywood sex freak. Yeah, Nano Reaper, pretty much. Is his girlfriend from Asia or something? I don't know. Have you seen the first 2 episodes of? Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about. We'll talk a little bit about that, spoiler free, in about 10 minutes.
You see, this is what worries me about getting into a new relationship. What if your girlfriend was with a guy like that before you?
Yeah. Jay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fuck Scott Mendelson. Yeah. God damn, man. Yeah, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, where's there to go?
Is that the entire? Oh, okay.
Oh no, we got a little more. It said, in response to these alleged DMs, Mendelson wrote on Twitter, fair or not, Army Hammer is expendable. See, that's the thing, is like, what does this have to do with ethnicity?
Or being fair.
Yeah. He then made it about skin color and gender writing. Talent notwithstanding, he is also a classic example of the kind of, quote, generic handsome white guy that Hollywood spent the last 20 years trying to turn into the next Tom Cruise, only to now wonder why they have no new movie stars. Could Scott Mendelson be any more of a cuck? I mean,
I'm just saying, going off precedent that's been set in the past, I say get Army Hammer to write and direct Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or something.
God, I hope not.
It'd probably come out just like, it'd probably be like a carbon copy of James Gunn's. Because you know James Gunn does this shit. He just never tweeted it. It says, let's go to it. Says, while I agree the Army is certainly expendable as an actor because all actors are expendable, Mendelson's comments put a spotlight on how Hollywood is consumed with identity politics and does not appear to be changing course whatsoever. As Mendelson clearly points out, it's not that Army Hammer is expendable because he's an actor. He's expendable because he's, quote, a generic handsome white guy.
Wow.
Yeah. God damn. Oh yeah.
All racist now. They're just like,
yeah, man, they're fine with it now. It says Hollywood creatives and many people that cover film have made it very, very clear they have problems with white people. This is from Jar Jar Abrams, good old Dick Nose. His bad reboot company issued a statement back in June saying enough white comfort.
Let's start with JJ then.
Yeah. He's a pretty comfortable white guy, I'd say.
Yeah.
Right?
JJ.
Yeah, Nano Reaper says to Army Hammer being expendable. Nano Reaper says so are Forbes writers. Yeah. Yep. Him and that other wimp over there, Matt Miller. He's another one.
When Forbes used to have some sort of distinction to it, like it meant something to have your word written in Forbes. Like
it was like a top tier, like financial, like in news, you know.
It was a little elitist, but yeah, it still meant something.
Yeah, it was always been elitist.
Scott Mendelson, like
as if he didn't take enough beating from the Fandom Menace and Jeff Hicks. He's getting it again.
Yeah. Like he's such a troll. Like I look at him and I don't think elitist. I just think fucking weirdo. I guess he is an elitist. Never mind.
He's like a little troglodyte. He is.
Yeah.
He really is. He looks like he crawled out from under like a bridge. Yeah, I'm Scott Mendelson. Give me all your soy. All the soy. Let's see. In August, Abrams would read a speech declaring his company would start discriminating against white people. He stated, and so you know, Katie and I at Bad Robot, you know, while we do all sorts of different things and have tried all sorts of different things, so that means he's bought his wife's boyfriend Nikes and cries in the corner while she gets plowed. And we know that we have, and we continue to make mistakes and figure it out. this is the most rambling statement that Abrams has probably made since the last time he spoke, but it is absolutely a value and priority for us to make sure the projects we're working on, the artists we're working for, look like the way the world looks. That's the thing, is there's not diversity in every area on Earth. Like the city I live in is predominantly, all white. It's not a large city. I'm in northern Michigan. It's pretty common.
Well, in the slums of most cities, there are lots of pea-smelling bums. So maybe Hollywood should start looking like that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying anything against diversity. I mean, I don't want anybody to think that. The only problem is that they go for, night, buddy. I have a tiny guest in the office right now.
What is this?
My lemonade, bud.
Can I have one more sip of that? That's really good. It's bedtime.
Sorry about this. How terribly unprofessional of me. Yeah, but
Lemonade.
so I got raspberry lemonade with my patty melt tonight. No, that's the thing. I mean, diversity is a beautiful fucking thing when it happens organically, like in the real world. But when you try to take a fictional universe and all of a sudden flop it on its head, and this is great. We'll use Star Wars as a baseline here because we are in a galaxy far, far away in Star Wars, right? There's all kinds of alien creatures, and but they're the Lucasfilm way for diversity now in the KK side is we need blacks and Asians. Like, then we're just gonna throw them in there. We need purple-haired feminists. That's diverse, right? Okay, cool. We're good. And that's like their idea of diversity. It's like you could have a gender swap role like Katie Sackhoff in, say, Battlestar Galactica as Starbuck, who she took over the role for Dirk Benedict. Absolutely. Were people probably apprehensive at first? Yes. Did she take that role and make it her own and earn the hardcore fans respect and become a geek goddess after that? Abso-fucking-lutely. You can race swap roles and have them work. What you can't do is say, this is a character they're not, like Daniel Jose Older did with that character. It's supposed to be like the Dollar General Han Solo in the New Republic. In a 1-minute clip, he mentioned non-binary and POC 4 times, and the only character trait he actually gave said the character likes good music. That was it. And that's exactly what J.J. Abrams is doing.
Well, at least for the next 10 years. And after that decade, it's going to be all about pea-smelling bums.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's honestly, it's maddening. But JJ is Jewish, thus a protected class. As somebody with a little bit of Jew in him too, it's pretty much openly acceptable to be anti-Semitic now.
It might be a little elitist in Hollywood, but that's probably about where it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. Trust me. And nobody cares about that, which is odd. But I don't know.
Like Mel Gibson.
Yeah, like Mel Gibson. Oh God. But yeah, let's see. Abrams continues. And I know there's a natural tendency to look at people who sort of look like you and feel like you, the sort of usual suspects in every aspect of what people do in business. And I think that the key is to look around the room and ask yourself, do the people with whom I'm creating look like me? And if the answer is yes, you probably haven't done enough to find the people. Is it harder? Sometimes, for sure. But you have to do the work to bring people to the table. And who will let you be at the table so that you can create a community that looks more like the way the world looks than not, he concluded. God, he's a little bitch. Oh, yeah. And of course, we got Ava DuVernay of the failed piece of shit movie that lost, what, $100 or $200 million, A Wrinkle in Time. Was it her that did A Wrinkle in Time?
So now,
I think it was.
Who she is, to be honest with you.
She's a hag. Yeah, she's supposed to be doing that movie, The New Gods or whatever. So yeah, it's Scott Mendelson took this from a article about Armie Hammer being a fucking cannibal to basically just openly discriminating against white people. which, whatever. I mean, it's Scott Mendelson. He's, the problem is people like him think Twitter is the real world and indicative of reality. But I want to know what you guys think. I'll toss it over whoever wants to go first.
I mean, I think it's kind of crazy that super privileged, super rich, super unoriginal person like that actually talking about the regular person, common man. And it's kind of mind blowing that the guy who almost single-handedly destroyed a 40-year-long franchise is talking about how bad a certain race of people is. You get all your jobs from other people's franchises, and yet white people are the worst thing ever. Oh, and you're white too, so
yeah. And
it's the white people that scream the loudest about how bad white people are. Like, there's bad people everywhere, in every race. It doesn't matter. Fucking move on with your life. And I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that these people keep getting bigger on these platforms, keep getting bigger on Twitter and all this, and the very, very small percentage of actual fans that support them are the ones that are constantly getting appealed to. So it's weird. We live in a weird, fucking upside down world now.
it is. It's almost as if, Tony, it's a clown world.
Almost. I'm telling you, man, that particle collider, like maybe the Mayan calendar in 2012, something happened, but it's a crazy world today.
Have you guys heard that? It's funny you would say that Mayan calendar, something happened, but we don't know what it was. Maybe it was the arrival of something really terrible that we just haven't seen yet. But Hollywood has definitely changed. It's changed. It's morphed into this dark, sinister thing that doesn't make money anymore, but yet acts as though they still have money pouring in. So
woke is currency.
Yeah, it's someone's funding these people. Aren't they out of money? Aren't they already asking the government for a bailout of 1.9 billion or something like that?
Yes.
So if you're asking the government to help you get bailed out, I'm imagining when this bill finally hits the floor, this almost $2 trillion bailout plan for America or whatever, that'll have something in there for Hollywood, maybe that 1.9 billion. But until then, and up until this point, this whole year, they've been saying, "Oh, we're going broke. We're losing money. We don't know what we're going to do," but yet they still continue to pump out movies and throw them on a streaming service. I guess that's one place they can be making money. But they're acting like they've been making money like 1985, like it's just pouring in, no problem. And I say this because they have enough ball to get out there, threaten to fire people like Gina Carano, be as blatantly racist as anyone in the KKK, only the opposite way. And yet still have their jobs and continue, this billion-dollar not franchise, this industry. So what's changed? What made them morph into this monstrous entity?
They were emboldened by the political climate or the social climate, I guess. I would say. That's the only time and the only reason that this was allowed to happen was just the social climate shifted so drastically, so quick, and it all started. It kind of all started to go downhill from there. It's like once a snowball starts rolling down a hill, it becomes an avalanche, and that's basically what happened. Nano Reaper has a great point. Said if they fire Gina Carano, no one will watch Mando. It will suffer. It will suffer a loss of viewers if they fired her. Hollywood is a Truman Show of stupid, degenerate, insane, delusional fucktards. Yeah, JM 2021. You are absolutely right. Yeah, it is. It really is. What's changed? Hollywood wasted money on drugs, the Chinese socialist influence. Yep.
That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah.
We're currently we have been in a social and geopolitical war.
Yep.
Hollywood will not change until that's solved first. But what was that last thing the other guy said? I can't remember. But the Fandom Menace. So if Gina Carano gets fired, the Fandom Menace will get fired up again. That's for damn sure. So it's funny and unexpected as it is. The Fandom Menace had a real big part in creating The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It really did. If you go back to all the articles, all the tweets that were kept, hell, just go to Bounding into Comics or look at some of the things Wookiee Supremacy has written. Or a lot of these guys have documented all this stuff. And even Jon Favreau mentioned the Fandom Collective, and others who mentioned the collective. Sorry, the Phantom Menace. In others in not such a great way have mentioned the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
And through all that time, what changed? Because we had voices, because we got loud, because we said no more of this, and actually affected their pocketbooks on a global scale. I'm not saying the Phantom Menace alone did that, but we were the loudest voice in the room for sure. And on a global scale, their pocketbooks, because of their own failures and our voice, it affected, and that it gave birth to the Mandalorian. They can't fire Gina Carano, and that's probably what Favreau said to him. You can't. You'll put yourself right back in that same situation as The Last Jedi started.
Yep. That's it. And they don't. Lucasfilm does not want that again. They can't. I don't think Star Wars can sustain that again. That would pretty much end it.
Yeah.
If they did that. I mean, they would still make Star Wars, but it would be all like High Republic shit Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. Financially, it would destroy it. I mean, it'd really destroy them.
Yes. They
may have comics and books left about the High Republic and white hate, but that's about it.
But nobody's buying those High Republic books. Aren't going to sell. They said they shipped 200,000. That's shipped, not sold. They're forcing that on retailers with variant covers and all that happy horse shit. But
those are gonna really hurt comic book stores.
Oh yeah,
I really hope they know that. That's why a lot of comic book stores are suffering. Is because Marvel, DC are putting out a bunch of bullshit, and a lot of people aren't really buying these Star Wars movies. And it really goes to show, even with The Mandalorian, I think in between seasons, the franchise is on life support. It was on life support before the show came out, and it's on life support in between seasons because people don't have anything to watch. There's stuff to talk about, but the amount of merchandise that's coming out, what's out there, Baby Yoda, everything. That's all we got.
Commander Cody, I agree with that, and that's such a good thing that you brought up because they came out with this list of all these other shows that they're going to be doing, just for that exact reason. I think. Just for what you just said, because there's talk, it's on life support in between the Mandalorian seasons.
Well, a lot of those shows that they announced are still not even in development. They were just like thrown out there for Investors Day, the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
We learned that on Wednesday night, that they were just smoke screens to kind of rile up the base. For the investor call. There's only they were like, they announced it and then they'd have to call like whoever was working on the project assigned to it in pre-production and say, hey, we just plugged the show, so get to work. Yeah, do something. So wow. that's what they did. And I bet you they are just shitting a solid gold brick right now because of Patty Jenkins. And Wonder Woman 84 shit in the bed, and they're looking, we got her to do a Star Wars movie, and then Wonder Woman comes out and it's like, oh hell, whoops. So Wonder Woman 84 was proof that it was a good thing that they didn't let her have as much creative input as she wanted on the original Wonder Woman movie in 2017.
Dude, that movie 84 sucked. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was freaking dreadful.
I
And
kept waiting. I was like, when is it going to get good?
Yeah.
yep, I was the same way. Tony, did you watch it? Did you just watch it once?
You know, I meant to watch it twice, but yeah, just once. One time through so far.
I watched it 1.5 times because the first time I passed out after about a half hour, 40 minutes. And then I came back and I watched it again the next day. I had somebody nice enough to send me a link to it, so I didn't have to get HBO Max, because I sure as fuck ain't paying for Wonder Woman. Not Wonder Woman 84. I bought the original one. I wouldn't buy that one. Daisy Divine says the mall from Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. I've never seen a single episode of Stranger
First
Things.
season's good.
Really?
No, never.
That's so fucking good, dude.
I've never watched it.
I've watched them like recently, and I just don't see it. Like, I watched it all too, like all the season. I just don't see it though. It's okay, but it's just not like great.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, like the first season grabbed me so well because I live near Atlanta, like really close. It's you know, they were my age. I was that age in that time period, like literally, 12, 13, well, more like 10 to 12 years old there. In 83, I was 10 years old. So there you go. So it kind of, we made fun of the kids that played with D&D, but then we found ourselves playing D&D, and then we'd get scared and have to walk home at night or ride our bike. And it for me, it was like, okay, I can reconcile this. I lived very similar to that. But I also see where people don't like it too. It's the first season to me was the best. After that, they were just kind of trying to, in my opinion, they were just trying to kind of relive the first season's success. That said, the third season was pretty good. I will say that. And if they play it just right, they might be able to make the fourth one pretty good. So
JM 2021 says, what's worse, Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman 84? Well, I'll
oh shit.
let me answer that question like this. Cat Pan mediocre.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I hate Brie Larson. I would watch Wonder Woman 84 again before I watch Captain Marvel, because at least Wonder Woman, I care enough about the character to complain because the movie's shitty. Captain Marvel, I don't give a shit about Captain Marvel. I hate Brie Larson. I think she's fake. And the only thing I have against Gal Gadot is her singing that cringy fucking, what was that, Tony, at the beginning of the whole mask gimmick?
Imagine all the people.
And I fucking hate that song more than anything. I hate that song. Yeah, because it's just the first thing is imagine there's no God. And I don't want to get on religion, but I there's one thing I believe in, it's that. And yeah, I'm just like, no, John. And I like John Lennon, but I don't like
you. I'm a Paul guy.
Yeah. Oh man, Wings. You can't beat it.
Oh yeah.
But that's a nice segue into our next topic. We are going to take a short commercial break for those of you at home playing at home. And yeah, we'll be right back with our next topic.
Jesus Christ. This is becoming very irritating.
Here we are on the wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed putting those together. We're on the wrap right here, and I don't know if anybody else saw this. We haven't really we haven't really talked about Brie that much lately, but Brie was in. Did you see she was trending last night? I got a message from author Stephen Walton in one of our chats and was talking about Brie Larson's trending, and I'm like, let me look into this. So this is why Brie Larson is trending. Brie Larson, this is, did Brie Larson just come out? Captain Marvel star's online quiz answer has fans buzzing. So here's the plank herself. So Captain Marvel star Brie Larson has queer Twitter in a tizzy today. There's no way to say that and sound masculine. I might as well use the soy voice. Hang on a second. I feel like I don't want to disrespect my avatar like this. Let me find somebody to read this for me. Hang on a second here. There we go. That's right. Hello, you man babies. It's me, Roundhead Rian Johnson. Look at me. I'm a fucking man baby myself. Captain Marvel star Brie Larson has queer Twitter and titty today after she posted a video of herself answering personal questions to her YouTube channel, and in one answer dropped a hint that she could be gay. So there's that.
She would need a quiz to know if she's gay.
I mean, you know who she was engaged to? It was the guy that played on New Girl. Max Greenfeld, is that his name? He's on that show The Neighbors with Cedric the Entertainer. He's the white guy that's married to Beth Bears on there.
That guy?
Yeah, she was with him.
Huh.
Now, I mean,
she even had a boyfriend.
I know. That's what I said. I was like, I thought she was too much of a narcissist to date anybody.
How does anybody stay around for that?
I don't know. I didn't ask for this kind of. I haven't been talking about this kind of clothing, and this is
new chic. Now I said it, and now we're gonna get.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get a Facebook notification ad for it. Thanks, Cody. This has been Cody's last appearance on the show tonight. His first and last. No, it says in a video uploaded.
I just hooked you up with some clothes, man. Come on.
Larson filmed herself passing the time with internet quizzes. Her 450,000 plus YouTube followers were quick to notice one of her answers seemed to drop a pretty huge hint about how she identifies. One of the quiz questions reads, "You're 10 years old. How do you spend an hour of recess?" Bree's answer, "Searching WikiHow on the library computer for how you know if you're gay." Larson, whose real name is Brienne Desaulniers. Is that Desaulniers? Am I pronouncing that wrong? Should I not be pronouncing that French?
We say that.
That sounds about right.
In Atlanta, we call that disowners.
Disowners?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was told that when I was in, where the fuck was I? I think I was in I was in Punta Cana, and I was talking to some other person at the bar, and they're like, "Well, where are you from?" I was like, "Michigan." They're like, "Oh, almost Canada." I'm like, "I will fucking cut you." What did you say to me? Did you say almost Canada? No, we're in the United States of America, Jack. No, let's see here. It says previously, hey, it's Chadwick Boseman.
Damn, that's wild.
I know. I just noticed that. I've never even heard of that movie.
Marini's Black Bottom.
Huh.
Sounds like a porn.
I'll have to check. Oh, we're going to hell for that one. Previously, Larson was engaged to, it's musician Alex Greenwald, not Max Greenfeld. Jesus Christ. Who's Alex Greenwald? Is he like a DJ? She seems like somebody who'd be engaged to like an EDM DJ. I don't know. But the two broke it off in 2019. She has said in past interviews, she regularly refuses to answer questions in interviews about her personal life that make her uncomfortable. Larson joined YouTube roughly 2 months ago to interact with her fans during quarantine. 2 months ago, she joined YouTube at the beginning of this fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. While this wasn't at all a definitive coming out statement, and Larson did say she picked the option that she was, quote, most likely to do, her fans quickly got her name trending on Twitter, both to celebrate and process what some hope to be the news that she's part of the Rainbow Coalition. Whether she identifies as rainbow or not, Larson is definitely here's another word. Buzzword. Are we playing buzzword bingo? Here's did anybody have ally for queer fans? Last October, and don't get me wrong, I have no problem with the with the LGBT, and I lose track after that. Y'all have taken, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and y'all have taken 20 of them. Okay, Can a motherfucker just have a few more letters? Can I buy a vowel, please? Can I buy a vowel? Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, oh, here it is. It says last October at a Comic-Con panel with fellow cinematic universe star, and calling Tessa Thompson a star is a stretch of epic proportions. Larson made headlines when she asked if she had any closing remarks for the panel after a random fan yelled, "I just want to see lesbians." She replied with, "How can I top lesbians?"
Well, I mean, it's known that, you know, certain ones are very appealing to look at, but I mean, it doesn't make her gay.
Yeah.
Was she like actually asking, how do I top a lesbian?
I think she might have been actually asking that.
Nice.
You know, that's the most I've ever cared about Brie Larson for a minute. Oh, Keely Chow's got a good one. No more drop tacos. Oh God. Hey, Phoenix Animations here. Let me go back to the chat for a moment. Subhuman 84. Hail. Thank you for joining us. Phoenix Animation. Man, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all showing up. Excellent. Days Divine. Hollywood is a death cult. They have no love. It's all about self. Yep. Here, Nano Reaper got the community right. This is all their characters that they've taken over right there. That's all of them. Oh God.
This Brie Larson's like, where's he accomplished?
She's just a bad person. She is.
What is he trying to accomplish?
You know, I wish I knew what she was trying to accomplish with all of this, because she's not really helping the alphabet community at all. Like at all. She's not. She's
just selling herself like that, if anything.
Yep. And that's like, well, there's a good example of that. We were talking about The Mandalorian earlier. Rosario Dawson, that plays Ahsoka Tano. She is married to Mr. Potato Head, Spartacus there. What's his nuts? Cory Booker.
Yeah, that's it.
What is he, a fucking senator or something? She's married to him. They've been married for a while. And she got in trouble for supposedly being transphobic. And all of a sudden, I can't be transphobic. I'm bisexual. It's like, what? Like, if I was her husband, I'd be like, bitch, what? Like, you've been bisexual this whole time and we ain't been tag teaming on other shit. What are you talking about? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know? Like, no, I kid. But seriously though, like, how are you going to be married to somebody for that many years? And then because you get social pressure for quote unquote being transphobic, you automatically just say, I'm bisexual. Like, haha. Like, wait, what? What? I don't think that's how it works.
Verse marketing, trying to go back on what she said, trying to cover her tracks. I mean, typical and also kind of lame.
It is. It really is. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like, why would you? I mean, maybe one of y'all can explain it to me. I don't know.
2 days ago, sexuality and gender weren't the same thing. So if you're transphobic, what does bisexual have to do with anything other than implying there are two genders? Boom.
That's what trips me out. It's like when these people say bisexual and they're the ones that believe in, like, you know, stapler as a gender. It's like, been
penetrated by a stapler before. Didn't feel good.
It's like, you said you're bisexual, but you believe in all these genders. Bi means two.
You guys know about that whole thing where you can, like, you know, start your own business.
Start your own what?
You know, your own business.
Yeah.
You know how you can also go online and, like, purchase a star.
Oh yeah.
Name it.
Yeah.
If we, like, created our own, be anything we want, we can name it whatever, and then we can just be like, yeah.
How much is a star running these days? I mean, how much is to buy a star? I mean, I don't.
How much
to
is
me,
to buy a gender? Like,
I mean, you know, that's the thing, is you could probably buy a gender cheaper than you can buy a star.
There's unlimited apparently. So.
Right? Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
It should be like the warlock.
Oh God. So it is, man. Oh, here's Dave. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. New members of the alphabet cult revised. A is for a-hole. E is for egoist. I is for insufferable. O is for overbearing. U is for ugly. Well played indeed. Well played indeed. No, I don't understand that. It's like you're gonna just come out because you got pressured for saying something and I'm bisexual. I'm good.
Kevin Spacey did. It is. It's like, did you sexually assault this person? Everyone, I'm gay. It's like, okay, did you sexually assault this person? No.
I remember that. I do. Now you mentioned it. Yeah, I remember. It's like, why would you come out as gay when you're being charged? Then you're just gonna cast aspersions on the gay community for no reason. You know, like you're trying to blame being gay on what you did. Like that's not how it works, dude.
He's good at playing part in movies, but he's not.
You know, American Beauty is really telling now after all this shit. You know what I mean?
It's been forever since I've seen that movie.
He's trying to bang Mina Suvari, and she was playing like a 16 or 17-year-old in that.
Mm-hmm.
His daughter's friend. What was his daughter? Thora Birch, I think, was his daughter in that.
What, Kevin Spacey? I thought he was gay in that movie.
No, it was the neighbor that was gay.
Oh,
the squared away like military dude.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
He come over, kissed him. He rejected him. Then he come back over, shot him in the fucking head.
Whew.
Yeah, sorry to spoil that for anybody that hasn't seen American Beauty.
What a comedy. That was so funny.
I accidentally rented American Beauty. I thought it was American Pie.
Yeah. Big mistake.
Yeah, he is Nano Reaper. He is, but it was just kind of a funny time for him to come out. You know, it was. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just it doesn't make sense to me at all. Like goddamn. Like what?
Like that's
like what do you?
My excuse, like, get pulled over on the freeway. What's your rush, sir? I've decided to live my life as a gay man. Be on your way. Like,
I decided, yeah. Hey, look, this is what we're gonna do from now on. This is how I identify. So you can't arrest me, or else you're a bigot. Wait a second, son of a bitch. The cop's like, you know what? Fuck it. Nope, I'm out.
who's that screaming in the truck? In the trunk? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm a protected. I'm a part of the protected class now.
Yeah.
I can think of one or two ways that could go south real quick, though.
Someone being in the trunk?
No, you get pulled over with someone struggling in the trunk, and your cop's like, "Do you know what? Oh my God, what's going on back there?" "Oh, nothing. I'm gay." the cop's like, "Gay too," but you don't know it, so that could go south. I'm just saying.
Like Family Guy, like Peter, he gets pulled over and then he like shows his nipple. And
yeah.
He's like, "Sir, please pull your shirt down." He's like, "Oh, damn it, the one straight cop in Quahog."
Yeah. Jeez, I get the one straight cop in Rhode Island. Oh God, why? That just reminds me of Super Troopers.
It's a great movie.
I still haven't seen the second one.
Dude, the second one's awesome.
I need to watch that.
It's so good.
I need to watch it. Let's see here. Hey, all right. So I'm going to ask the chat this. We got 12 people in the chat right now. What do you want to hear us talk about next? I've got an article pulled up talking about the Chris Evans returning as Captain America, or do you guys want to hear about WandaVision? Let us know in the chat. Right meow.
Well, I actually was watching WandaVision, and I got halfway through episode 1, and then I had to turn it off. So if you guys are going to do spoilers, you want to wait till I bolt around 30 minutes from now?
Oh, we'll be done. We'll be done before then. We're not gonna hang out too much longer. I usually only go an hour. This is the only stream I have tonight, so I figured I'd give the good people in the chat some. You know what? Why don't we do a little bit of both? But we'll go spoiler free on WandaVision, and we'll just talk about kind of the aesthetics of the show and stuff like that. So let me cue this up real quick. We will be right back in just a minute. Tony, traffic and weather. Be dialed.
I thought we were going to a bumper.
We are. We're going to a bumper. We'll be right back in a minute, folks.
How could they? They do this to me!
Because you were a whip scientist and you could be a whip villain.
Out of my way, beast!
It's the sorceress, you boob. Just as I suspected. Hollow, you metal-munching moron.
Are you out of your skull? Look who's talking. Stop! What are you doing? Advance! Retreat!
All right, we're right here on geekositymag.com. We'll start with some Captain America stuff here. It says, Scoop confirmed Chris Evans to return as Captain America. This by Mikey Sutton, renowned scooper, editor-in-chief, and owner of geekositymag.com. And shout out to Mikey Sutton. He's actually Fanscene knows him. He was telling me that. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So let's see here. Let's see. We got some. I'm looking at the chat here. Yeah. Let's see. I want to highlight this. JM21 says Evans coming back is a sign of desperation by Disney, and that's what Daisy Divine says, and that's kind of what I think too. What up, Curtis YZ? How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Curtis. All right,
Curtis. Chris Evans is on the verge of returning as Captain America, confirming my scoop from October. Per Deadline, Evans is nearing a deal that will have him suiting up as Cap for the MCU. In October, I reported there were discussions of having Evans as the older Steve Rogers in a Secret Wars movie. Evans could possibly join RDJ as a Tony Stark from a parallel Earth. Many assume that Evans' appearance in Endgame would close the book on his future with the MCU. However, that is simply not the case. According to Deadline, things have changed in recent months as the idea was floated of Evans returning to the MCU as Steve Rogers to see if there was any interest. As the weeks went by, Evans became more game to the idea, with the two sides coming to an agreement at the top of the year. The key word here is Rogers. In Endgame, Captain America reappeared as an older version of Rogers, minus the costume. This version is actually lifted from the comic books. Deadline added that how Evans would return is unclear. There has been online speculation of Evans appearing in the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series for Disney Plus, which I'll be reviewing in March. But I completely doubt that. Certainly having Evans' mentor Anthony Mackie as the new Captain America would make sense, but would he need it? After all, Mackie's Sam Wilson has already fought Thanos. How much additional training would he need? Evans is simply too big of an investment for Disney Plus. Although the Disney Plus programs are quite expensive, Evans' return would need a big box office receipt just to justify his salary. Once the COVID-19 vaccine is widely distributed, theaters will largely open again.
I'm not taking that shit.
I know. Fuck that. Sorry.
Nope.
You ain't shooting that shit at me.
Hell no.
Evans coming back would sell millions of tickets. Disney reeling from the pandemic closures wouldn't be leaving money on the table. Deadline also revealed that the, quote, options are unlimited in terms of new MCU projects for Evans. The site sees a similar path with RDJ, who's guest starred in Civil War and Homecoming. Most likely his initial movie will not be Secret Wars, yet as that is still years off. There's going to be something prior to that. A film will eventually lead to Secret Wars, the huge payoff.
I saw this coming. I don't know about you guys, but I saw this coming like the day that, they were announcing Chris Evans was leaving and, Endgame ended and you were like, okay, so RDJ said he was out, obviously from all the articles we were reading. I knew they'd come back, but I didn't know it'd be this soon. I thought, maybe 5 years from now. But then the pandemic happened, so now they're all going broke, I guess.
Yep. That's their issue, though. They're hurting, man. They're hurting because they know they've lost a lot of fans. like when dude, my videos normally do okay. My single releases, depending on the topic. The Chris Evans one is at like 30, 31 or 32 views. I have 479 subs and the video gets 30 fucking views. I'm like, okay, which I'm reviewing WandaVision, and I hope you guys are going to check out my reviews for those because I really break this show down, like, and I enjoyed it. So it's not a bad show. But you have to know what you're getting into. But we'll talk about that later. No, me looking at Evans coming back. Chris Evans is a fucking psycho. All right. In real life, he's a nut job. The guy's a fucking whack job. You follow him. If you ever seen him on Twitter, listen to shit he says, he's a fucking whack job. I like him as Steve Rogers, but that's basically the only role he has. Outside of Knives Out. What else has Chris Evans been in that's worth anything?
Fantastic Four.
Those weren't bad. The Fox Fantastic Four was way better than Fan Four Stick.
Yeah,
it was a little better.
Silver Surfer sucked.
What's that?
Silver Surfer sucked.
See, man, I like that one. I want to see a better iteration though. But I didn't mind it.
He was in a movie. I can't remember the name of it, where he was on a train that was like constantly running.
Snowpiercer.
That's it.
I haven't seen the movie. They got a TV show now too.
I don't know that I would turn that into a TV show.
It is. It's on TNT.
But I mean, hey, if it works for them, that's great for them. But the movie was pretty good. I liked it.
I was just gonna say real quick. I've mentioned before. There's that Mason-Dixon line, that over/under on when the studios can stop catering to the fans and start putting out what they want to put out, like Captain Marvel. And I think this is what separates someone like Kevin Feige from Kathleen Kennedy. You have Kathleen Kennedy right now, hiring Leslie Headland and the High Republic and a acolyte and whatever. Just, I'll show these men this, she wants her vision to work and she's going to force it through this pandemic. She's still going to force it, compared to Kevin Feige, who's probably buckling down. Took a little gas X. He's got to quit sniffing his own scent now and actually get to work because they're bleeding money. He doesn't have the luxury of depending on that momentum now, because all that was kind of stopped dead in its tracks. And I don't remember who I was listening to, but they were mentioning it didn't seem like there was much confidence in the Eternals right now. Like, you really haven't heard much about that movie. They're not really hyping it up.
No.
Gonna suck.
Or Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Oh, that one seems pretty cool. I hope that goes well.
The Shang-Chi one?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Is like, I don't want to hate on that one because it's like, I like Kung Fu type stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping it's good. I don't know anything about the character, but I'm sorry, Tony, go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you what this says to me. We've all mentioned before, Captain Marvel was a success because it was placed right in between two of the biggest movies of the past decade. This says to me that they need something guaranteed. And that's why they're bringing Chris Evans back, which also speaks volumes as to how they view Brie Larson. Not to swing it over to her, but right now they need something guaranteed. And with Chadwick Boseman gone, with the Coof hitting, they need that right now. And they can't just put it all on Spider-Man, who they don't even own the rights for.
Yeah.
Well said. I mean, it's a good point. They're trying to get RDJ to come on board again too.
Yep.
And like I said in the beginning of this segment, I absolutely saw this coming a mile away. I'm sure you guys did too. But without RDJ and Captain America, you would have to start out with a character who was okay. So I know Iron Man wasn't like a real familiar character to everybody who collected comics. He wasn't like their Batman or anything, but they sure did make him do that. So you either get lucky and bring Shang-Chi or somebody like that out while leaning on Chris Evans and RDJ because what they're talking about with RDJ is he'd be like the Jarvis in some suit, and then like Chris Evans would be like a Skrull, or maybe even another Captain America coming through a time portal or something. But other than that, that's all. For the most part, that's what they can lean on them for. They still need a solid character to build the foundation of it around. And I'll be quick, but Brie Larson was the character they wanted. And I agree with Tony. They really fucked that up. So now what?
Yeah.
No, that's it too. And like you said, you're talking about the Spider-Man, and they've taken Spider-Man and made him the little whipping post for, he's little Iron Man Jr., where Spider-Man is one of the most recognizable, if not the most recognizable character in the entire world. And I'm not talking the fucking Miles Morales version of him. I'm talking Peter Parker, Spider-Man. That is the most recognizable character in the fucking world. And you've relegated him to a sidebar character who is so in search of like a father figure that he meets Mysterio within 15 minutes in Spider-Man Far From Funny and gives him the Stark Tech glasses, which made literally no sense to me. It's like I was in the theater and I did the same thing I did during Rise of Skywalker. I looked up, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, just it's sheer stupidity. And it's not that I don't like Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland. I don't like how they write his character. I will always like Tobey Maguire better. And that's what I am more interested in, is seeing Garfield and Maguire come back, in Spider-Man 3 or whatever. If they are Doctor Strange too, I don't know. I think they kind of all bleed together sometimes, but I don't. And you were talking about how recognizable Iron Man was, Flip.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much took like the Marvel C team, the Avengers, and made them the A team.
Yeah,
because your most recognizable characters weren't Thor, Cap, and Iron Man. It was, Hulk and the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man.
You make Spider-Man, you made a good point. And they made Spider-Man a sidekick, even in his own movies. He's a sidekick to Mysterio. Like, he doesn't want to take up the mantle and be like, all right, I got this. The hero's journey actually should at some point have him becoming the leader. I mean, that makes the most sense.
Yes.
But he can't, because freaking Sony owns it. So and that was Tony's point.
Mm-hmm.
So who and when and how do you do this? Now they're bringing back Cap. They're going to bring back Robert Downey, and God knows they're already talking about this Young Avengers deal is going to, be the savior, or at least probably not the savior of their company or their future franchise, but part of it. It's like they put this aside and say, well, if we can get these Young Avengers to work and everything else fails, at least we'll have that. That's the way I look at it, though. But we look at. Go ahead.
I was about to say they're probably looking at that Eternals movie and going, "God, this fucking sucks." Hey Chris, you available?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, look at, you've got Kumail Nanjiani, Angelina Jolie, Richard. Is it Richard Madden? Is that his name? What's the other one? Selma Hayek. The chick from Walking Dead that plays Connie, the deaf girl.
Isn't there a kid in there?
Yeah, there's a younger girl that plays, I believe the name's Sprite, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've got that. And Lauren Ridloff she's deaf. She's the deaf actress from The Walking Dead. I really like her character on The Walking Dead. But the Eternals really doesn't do anything for me. The only reason I'm going to watch it is because it sets up a lot of the cosmic stuff that they're going to be doing in, this next phase. So I'm not.
Ego's going to be in it.
I don't know. I would imagine, because he's a Celestial. So I imagine they would probably have to have him in it at some point. Oh, hang on. This stream is bad and you should feel bad. Hail, Salvador.
Hey.
The Don of 2 cents toys. Salvador is in the house. No, I think and you mentioned who mentioned Sony? We were talking about Spider-Man. Sony is so hit and miss. Like they've been speaking. Tony's got a segment on Monday nights called Hollywood Honey Dicks now.
And Sony,
really?
Yeah. Yep. Speaking of honey dicking, Sony has been honey dicking me for years on this. I want my fucking Sinister Six movie, and I would rather see Sony do it than fucking Marvel, because Marvel's just gonna shit all over it unless they let Sam Raimi do it, which I think he would treat it with the respect it deserves. But I want my fucking Black Cat. I want to see Felicia Hardy. I have a thing. I have an unhealthy obsession with Black Cat.
I feel like I know who would play Black Cat, and you would probably buy tickets to it.
Who? Why not? Why not cast Black Cat?
Kate Upton.
Who? Kate Hudson?
Upton.
Oh, Kate Upton. I was like, Kate Hudson. Is she even relevant? I mean, she's still hot, but Kate Upton. Is she even an actress?
Yeah, she's an actress. I've only seen her in one movie. It had like Cameron Diaz and
Leslie Mann. Wasn't it Leslie Mann or something like that? I don't know. Because the dude was
Game of Thrones in it.
The guy was cheating on all the women.
Yeah, that movie.
Yep. Yeah, I can't remember what that was, but I know what you're talking. I watched it. Damn, I don't know who I would cast as her though. I'm trying to think. Who the fuck would do? Who would be a good Black? Honestly, it's gonna sound really stupid, just based on looks, but I think she could pull it off. Is just looks wise would be Bella Thorne. That's just off the top of my head though. I don't know, man. And she got she got in good shape for that fucking chick fight movie with Malin. That's one. If she was like, I'd say if she was about 20 years younger, I'd say Malin Ackerman would.
I mean, if you want to go with the whole like hot mom look with Aunt May, you go probably Maria Bello.
Oh yeah, Maria Bello's still sexy.
What about Olivia Holt? Or is she in X-Men? Let's see. She was in Dark Phoenix. Okay. I don't know half of these actresses, so I just searched cute blonde actresses. And why was Kirsten Dunst the first to pop up on DuckDuckGo? Come on, guys.
You get Nick Swartzen to play Black Cat.
But he has to play it. He has to play it as the agoraphobic from Benchwarmers.
Howie.
That's
one of my favorite movies, dude. That's probably my favorite movie.
Who do you guys in the chat? Who would you cast as Felicia Hardy is Black Cat? I'm interested. Let me know. Let us know in the chat who you would cast.
I feel like Cameron Diaz wouldn't be bad.
It's just she's got to be younger. You know, because she's close. She's supposed to be close to Peter Parker's age. Cameron Diaz is like, I mean, she's my age. She's like 41, I think, 42 maybe.
Are we doing a Sony remake? Or are we sticking with the MCU?
I mean, it could be the MCU. But if they did a black, because they were talking a couple years ago, they had Silver and Black was lined up. Silver Sable and the Black Cat. Which take my money. No, but seriously though, I like, because I was reading some of the Spider-Man comics, the Black Cat Strike series from, I think it was this past spring, and I really I just like, damn man, I like the character, I like the dynamic they had, and I just think, man, I was like, if they, who I honestly think another one could have done it a couple years ago, Man, I don't know about the action role though. I was saying Bryce Dallas Howard just because she'd fill out that fucking suit so well. Man, that little ginger Opie did one thing right. He made a smoking hot daughter with a dump truck ass. Me and them dump truck asses, I can't get away from them.
Dude, you need to make a sequel to that video.
That video is almost up to 25,000 views.
Jesus.
What they should really do is go with an unknown up and comer.
Yeah.
Put a good story to it. A really good story, good writers, and a if you're going to use guest directors, which Marvel and Disney seem hell-bent on doing in all of their shows, including The Mandalorian, I think you should get a good director and a good story, and then give someone a shot. Give some young chick a shot.
What about that? See, that's probably what they would end up doing. Curtis, the blonde chick from Arrow. Are you talking about Katie Cassidy? One that played was she Black Canary on there? I think she was. Katie Cassidy is I like her. She's a good actress, and she got in really good shape for that too. I follow her on Instagram. She had a nice little 6-pack going on.
And what about the chick who played Supergirl? Maybe not as Felicia Hardy, but bring her into the MCU. She's hot.
Melissa Benoist.
Yeah, she's hot.
Her leak.
I watched.
I was gonna say her leak nudes were all right. They were all right.
Hold on, let me screen share. No.
One of the pictures I showed to Draven the other night, that Fat Steven Seagal made, I was surprised that didn't get the stream struck down because I shared it and then I looked at what it was and I was like, oh shit, this dude's getting plowed. It was one of those Sephora fucking gimmicks he made.
Search Lily Reinhart. I don't know.
Hi, I'm at your house. Your pizza is here, noobs. Say my name.
Yeah, Lily Reinhart. I think she'd be pretty good.
Lily Reinhart. You got
to.
Let me see.
Got a good athletic look to her.
Hit the screen share.
I'll pop it up.
I'll throw it in.
Yeah. Let's see if she has any leaked nudes. Leaked nudes.
Curtis, you're talking about the computer geek. You're talking about the girl that played Felicity Smoke. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She's
there.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, yes.
Right.
Yep. I could see her as.
From this, she looks athletic enough.
Yeah, I could see her.
She's from Cleveland. Oh.
Yeah, I could see that. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, the chick that played. Hang on a second.
That's what they need to do, though, is start casting these superheroes as people that are actually they actually have athleticism. Not dudes not guys and girls that are just really scrawny or they've never picked up a football, they've never picked up a bat, they've never tumbled around in a gymnastics studio or something. Get some athletes in there. Gina Carano, perfect example.
Oh, I'm gonna share this real quick because my man Curtis has good taste. Because this is my girl right here. She played. No. Well, Gina is. Yeah.
One of many for you.
Yeah, Gina's one of many, man. But this one right here, that plays Felicity. She played Felicity Smoke on Arrow. Emily Beckett Rickards is her name. Yeah, she's definitely athletic enough. I mean,
that chick.
Yeah, dude,
she's good.
She has some of the best legs I've ever seen, and yeah, this is why right here. Look at that shit. Putting in fucking work, and that ain't no goddamn. That she ain't doing fucking no little weight. She's got a fucking Olympic bar and 245s on each side. That's my girl right there. I like that shit.
I wish my knees could withstand that right now. I got man knees right now.
Yeah, she'd be a good Felicia Hardy too. Absolutely. So they're out there. You just gotta look, man. You just gotta look.
You also have to audition too. I feel like a lot of people don't want to do superhero stuff anymore.
Yeah, it's not on the, what is this? Amber Heard is the best person in the world. Oh Jesus.
Hi, I'm at your house. Pizza is your nudes.
Amber Heard.
Don't tease me. Bro,
I
what?
know, man. Really? Curtis says thank you. She's beautiful. Oh yeah, she is. She is, man. She is. This is just kidding. We know, man. We know. Amber, I was talking about that, Tony, about that the other night. I said no, he's cool, Jay. He's cool. Don't worry about it, man. We got mods. We got it. It's all good. It's all good. The troll was here early. I took care of that shit with the quickness earlier. Nano Reaper was here for that before the stream started. We had the troll. Our troll was in the house. What up, Deshaun? Bitch, I know who you are. And I know why your daddy left you. Anyway, yeah. I know my trolls. But no, man, really. I was talking about that on the stream the other day. I said, because the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing came up. It was over. I think it was over on TR4. And I was like, I said, at what point in your life do you get so mad that you just like literally, because we were talking about something shit in the bed. I was like, oh, so Amber Hearded the bed. I'm like, so it fucking you just get so mad you jumped up on your fucking spouse's bed, got an angry look on your face, and just bent a biscuit right there. Damn. Like what kind of state is your fucking life in? But at this point, we do have to. We're gonna talk about WandaVision, but to do that, we got to bid our guest Flipp Doubt adieu for the evening.
I do.
Flip, I'm gonna give you the spotlight, man. Thank you for joining us, brother. Go ahead and plug the Fandom Collective and what you got going on.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was good to meet you, Commander Cody.
Good to meet you too, man.
Good to see you, Tony.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Always good to see you.
You guys are awesome. It's been a pleasure, and thanks for having me on, ETAP. And if you'd like to check out some crazy stuff, I mean, my channel's sort of a big variety at the moment, but you got everything from aliens and things you cannot explain, all the way to comedic material that hopefully will give you a smile in trying times. But in the meantime, check me out at Flipp Doubt on Twitter or at Flipp Doubt on Minds, and also at the Fandom Collective. So yeah, that's about it.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you joining us, Flip, brother. I'll hit you up, and we'll get to work on that other script for the next skit, though. We got to get that done. That's going to be a banger, like the first one. And if you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll post a link on my Twitter to the video that Flip and I did, the Communist United News Transmission Service broadcast for you from Mother Russia. So we will, I'll share that out for you guys again. Thank you, man. I appreciate you joining us, Flip.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have fun with WandaVision. I'm going to go finish it with my daughter.
Enjoy, man. Hit me up. Shoot me a DM and let me know what you think afterwards, all right?
I sure will. Y'all have a good day.
All right, bro.
You, man. See you.
And then there were 3. So we're going to break right into the WandaVision, and we're going to finish out the night with that. Cody, have you seen it?
No, not yet.
Are you going to watch it? Do you care if we do spoilers?
No, I don't really care.
All right. Tony, you watched it, right? You saw both episodes?
Yeah.
All right. Chat, we're going into spoiler territory here, so don't leave. Just stay. It's okay. I need the watch hours. Baby. We're trying to get monetized over here, so I can do. I want to bring you guys more content, man. I want to bring you guys more content. But yeah, definitely stick around. We're gonna talk WandaVision right meow. And right off the get, as someone who watched a lot of I Love Lucy reruns, the first episode was an homage, I would say, to Lucy and Desi, and it was great. I love it. I do. I love the aesthetic of it. It's so far removed from anything that we've seen in the MCU. It is. I really did, man. I was like, damn, this is cool. But that was just my initial reaction to it. Tony, what did you think?
So aesthetically, one of the first things that kind of stood out to me was, even though it was black and white and kind of in a 480p resolution, they should have added just like, I could see a little film grain, but it just looked so clean that it was a little I think it would have just not too much, just a little more grain would have kind of settled nicely with the aesthetic for it. I don't know though. I just don't think they needed 2 episodes to set up, and they teased a few things here and there, and that was fine. But it just feels like, I mean, what are there going to be 9 episodes and like nothing really happened, and it's almost a third over now. So I mean, hopefully it picks up in the next episode, but like I said, it teased a few things, but it could have teased those things in the first episode and then came back in the second episode and followed up with those. I think Odin from OMB Reviews said it best. I listened to his review earlier. It's kind of got that feeling like maybe this show compared to The Mandalorian, which the weekly format is fine, but maybe this show should be binged at once. I don't know if it has the power to pull someone back every week.
See, I'm kind of on the opposite school of thought of you as far as how you said it really didn't set up anything. There were setups, but they were very, very subtle. Very subtle. You had the little the radio, the Wanda, what are they doing? They had the radio. You had what was it? There was the little helicopter in the bush, the sword helicopter. At the very end of the episode, we're just kind of jump around with these points, guys. But this is all part of the setup. To me, you had the person sitting there watching the monitor, watching the show, and you see it fade out. And the voice that you're hearing, I don't know if you guys know, that's Randall Park. He was the FBI agent in, I believe it was Ant-Man. And he was, and I always say he was Asian Jim in The Office. But fresh off the boat. And he played Kim Jong-un in the interview, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah. I only watched that once.
Yep. Yeah, right here. Daisy Divine on it. The color helicopter, the radio, the sonic booms trying to get their attention. Yep.
And I get that, but it still didn't. Like I said, I think they could have done that in the first episode and then followed up in the second. I saw the different sword insignias and and it is interesting. I'm not saying it because I did enjoy it, but I don't know. I just feel like more could have happened opening day.
Yeah, I think they wanted to kind of break it in slow, which with a 9-episode show is a slippery slope, because then you're backloading your show. And they've said that this is going to end on kind of an Avengers level denouement to the series, which is going to lead into
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, the Multiverse of Madness. Oh shit. Noob says, congratulations on 480, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. This will be the second time I hit 480 this week. Hopefully this time it fucking sticks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see. We got one. I got one here for you. Hang on. Here, this one's for you right here. We'll do this one.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There we go. That clip's for you. But yeah, the guy crawling out of the manhole cover too. That was another one. He had a fucking beekeeper suit on. I didn't quite get the significance of the bees. But I wasn't really sure about that part.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, I didn't look it up. I was gonna try to look into it before because I'm coming out. I've got reviews on these guys. I've got them all typed up. I'm gonna produce it tomorrow. And then, like I said, I'll be reviewing Batwoman Sunday night. Yes, Batwoman is back. I will be reviewing the every episode, covering the news for it. And also last Tuesday was the premiere of Prodigal Son. I apologize. I completely dropped the ball. I missed the show. I've got it DVR'd. I'm going to watch it this weekend, and it'll be uploaded probably before episode 2 of season 2 premieres on Tuesday. So you guys are getting a lot of content out of me. Plus, we got Monday night going in Raw episode 136 Monday night, which will be the miniature world-class bullshitters take over as Nick Utam and Kendo Slice will be joining us. So be sure to tune in for that, 8:30 Eastern. But yeah, back to the WandaVision stuff. Did you the beekeepers from AIM? Okay. AIM is something from the comics.
It's from Iron Man 3 Advanced Idea Mechanics or whatever.
Is that what that was Homeboy's company. What was his name?
Yeah.
The dude that Tony left on the roof on New Year's Eve at 99.
Yeah, not Hammer. He was from Part 2, but the other dude.
The Extremis guy. Was it Julian or something? Was that his name?
Julian. I was gonna say Sanj. Yeah.
Make me spit water on my computer. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Days. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to go back up because there's been some good comments. JM 2021 says, I have a theory that Wanda has cloaked an entire neighborhood with her powers bending an alternate reality, deceiving the people who live in the neighborhood. It's kind of like that because she created her own pocket reality, and all those sonic booms and stuff is Sword trying to break through. Another problem this show has to attract normies, and normies get uncomfortable with supernation stuff. Yeah. See, that's let's see. They don't understand the realm of 60s, 70s sitcom. These are people in this reality, and they don't understand, but why Wanda has her own little world, and it's affecting everyone around her. Yep. Let's see what else.
Is this taking place? Like, do you think it's taking place during Far From Home, or how long after?
I don't know when this is set. I think it's set in the current MCU continuity.
Do you think it's been a year since Endgame, since everyone died and came back? And
I think I would think so. Well, Vision died in what was Infinity War.
Yeah.
So there's been what? You've had Far From Funny, Endgame, Cat Pan Mediocre.
And then the time jump. I mean, for Wanda, it's been however long, Vision died in 2018. Now it's, Endgame was 2024, but for her, it was, blink of an eye. So,
yeah. It's set just after Tony's funeral, Daisy says.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't look it up. I honestly didn't. I was just like, I know my wife, I watched each episode, I think 2 or 3 times today. And she was watching after she got off work, and she was kind of like, what? I had to explain a few things to her. She's like, I don't, know why. I said, well, look, this is what they're trying to do with it. But no, I like it. I dug it. Hang on. What's Jay says? I'm looking forward to seeing Wanda in a Red. Yes, the comic outfit that they teased. They showed her. There's some stills, and I think they showed her in one of the trailers with her comic outfit on. Yeah. Another spot I like about the show is I love Kathryn Hahn that plays Agnes. She's fucking awesome. She is so funny. That woman is she's so versatile too,
Her role in Step Brothers was awesome, man. She was one of the best parts of that movie.
Yes. Trying to bang Dale. Was it Dale? Is that Dale? Because Brennan is Will Ferrell.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and John C. Reilly, yeah. Agnes, a nod to Bewitched. Yep. I'm wondering who the main villain is in this show. So JM 2021 isn't it's kind of Wanda, I think. I mean,
her own villain type of thing, like she's her own enemy.
Yeah, because she created this whole alternate reality, this whole alternate dimension to cope with her loss.
Do you mind me touching on one other thing that's a bit deep?
Oh, go ahead.
To touch on the issues, the social issues that women may, have experienced in the 1950s, like the toaster commercial.
Yeah.
Where, tired of your wife burning your toast? Get her the toaster maker 3000. To touch on those issues, while, great, there's diversity in the show, and there should be, but she has black friends in the 1950s setting, and they don't touch on those issues at all, which makes it seem like she's just a little obsessed, and I'm just gonna say it. It's just like, it's weird that you would touch on like one issue, you know what I mean, and then something else so closely related goes ignored. It's just little, so maybe, I don't know. Think about other people, Wanda. That's all I'm saying. Like, we all lost somebody, bitch.
You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
Serious. Like, Tony Stark killed your family. Ultron killed your brother. I just wanted to set peace to the universe, bitch.
Yep. He was just trying to have every kid have a full belly. That's all Thanos wanted. All Mr. Thanos wanted to do is make sure everybody ate. Daisy Divine broke it down pretty well. Said Wanda starts as the main villain, but AIM finds out, and after her, while Sword thinks Wanda is under attack from an entity. See? She broke that shit right down. I love that other, was it the Strucker? The Strucker watch?
Yeah, I need to go back and watch, but I kind of remember, yeah.
The fucking Hydra thing. I was like, oh shit, they're talking about Hydra.
Yep.
Wait, Daisy says, I heard but don't know if it's true. WandaVision is going to build a series like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is just a test run. Well, they are doing the Agents of S.W.O.R.D. show. That one's the one with Nick Fury, I believe, what they're doing there. And that's going to be a limited series because Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson, is 72 years old.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yes, he is, which is fucking unbelievable, but yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like that.
The Stark Industries 2000 toaster. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. That was
face cheese sandwiches.
I was waiting for him to say spam. I was waiting for some spam burger hamburgers, some spam and potatoes. No, so another the talent show in episode 2. That was, well, let me go back to episode 1 for a minute. The dinner. Deborah Jo Rupp is that woman, I adore her. She is great. Kitty from what was that fucking That 70s Show?
Venom's mom.
What's that?
Venom's mom.
That's right. She's Venom's mom. Oh no.
Venom's mom has got
it going on. Fucking Eric Foreman Venom. Oh, and he was in Predators on top of that. He was in fucking Predators too.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Yep.
Why?
Fucking Topher Grace was in Predators, man. Why?
I actually like that movie.
I did not like that one.
Really?
No, I didn't care for Predators.
To me, that was like a shut your brain off and like enjoy watching Predators kill stupid people.
You had what's his name? Adrian Brody was in that shit. Oh man, the boss reminds me of Mayor Winchester from MASH. I've watched MASH, but I don't remember much of it. I used to watch that with my grandma. That in Dallas.
Is there anyone else in the world named Topher, or is he like the Sigourney of dudes? I'm just saying, like, who like, it's like I've mentioned this before, who would look at their newborn son and hope all the world for them and then name them Joss? But same thing with Topher.
Joss. It's like naming your kid Guy.
Hey, Guy.
At least Guy sounds masculine. Like Joss, you sound like lip gloss or something. Like, I don't know.
Sounds like your kid's about to take you to Flavortown.
Oh God, there's Joss, dude. What the fuck?
Like
When I think of Joss, this is what I think of.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
It's basically Joss Whedon.
Think of like glitter and unicorn stickers and shit, and some little girl when I hear the name Joss. It's not even like even Leslie. It may be weird, but as you grow older, you're like, okay, I can see the name Leslie as a guy, a middle name or something. But
I still can't.
Yeah, there's nothing masculine about that name.
No.
But Topher, do you know any other Tophers?
I've never heard of anybody else named Topher.
Or is he the fucking Sigourney
think of Gopher.
Weaver?
Sigourney
There
Weaver.
aren't any other Sigourneys.
No. Mm-mm.
I just think of gophers.
Gopher and Topher.
I do.
Let's see. JM2021 says, what do you think of Kat Dennings? Because she's in the show. I like Kat Dennings. I think she's funny.
Wait, what? She's in WandaVision?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep. They're Darcy from Thor: The Dark World. I liked her on Two Broke Girls with Beth Bears. She's fucking hilarious. She's a beautiful woman. She's funny as hell. I don't mind them including her in this. Let's see. Daisy Divine. I want to highlight a couple of Daisy's comments. So I'm calling it now. Episode 3 is the last 30-minute episode. Is going to be the 70s, and you get most of the scenes from the second trailer in it. Well, that adds up because they started with the 50s, the 60s, then they'll go to the 70s.
What if that leads to the Fantastic Four?
What's that?
What if that leads to the Fantastic Four?
Oh, dude, I would love it, but I don't think we're going to see the Fantastic Four for another 4 or 5 years, unfortunately. Let's see. The first 2 episodes had many clips in the first trailer. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I'm also guessing the 9th episode will be the confrontation setup for season 2. Like S.H.I.E.L.D., each will be one crisis. Yeah.
Be another season. I think this is a one-off.
I thought it was a one-off too. Nano Reaper says Topher, isn't that like a fluffer?
It's a Canadian fluffer.
No, I thought this was a one-off show. They were only going to do 1 season.
Fan theory.
Yeah.
Randall Park and Kat Dennings are going to hook up, and then she gives birth to Shang-Chi.
That's how Shang-Chi enters the MCU. Randall Park banged Kat Dennings. Agent Wu slept with Darcy. Oh. But he was doing his Kim Jong-un impersonation while he was banging her. Let's see. WandaVision is designed to be off the rails. Yeah. Yep. I like that, though. It says, but the contract is open for 3 seasons. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, it wasn't really off the rails. First 2 seasons.
It was just kind of like the first episode was kind of, like I said, I think a lot of people are going to like get turned off by the first couple episodes. And once the show hits its pacing, and starts getting into that, okay, this is, see me, I like it. I like the homage to the other sitcoms. I love that animated Bewitched intro. That was great. Yeah, I loved it.
I hope they do Charles in Charge.
Vision in charge of our day, and I like
She should have the kids by then. They're coming.
Wiccan and Speed. Which one is it? Wiccan is in a relationship with, I want to say, Hulkling in the comics. Daisy, you seem to have a good handle on the comics. It's Wiccan and Hulkling that were together, I believe. Am I right? I want to say that's who was the like one of the I want to say first open like gay couples they had, but I'm not sure. I think that's who Hulkling was with was Wiccan, but is Quicksilver going to cameo? Dude, that's a good question.
That would be really cool. I actually like this character a lot.
Me too.
And Aaron Taylor Johnson isn't really doing anything right now.
He wants to bang Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, she already did that with Josh Brolin and Old Boy. So basically, Scarlet Witch has banged Thanos and Cable, if you really want to get down to it.
Sweet.
This is what we're talking about now. But no, man. So the first episode, it ended with them sitting on the couch. You'd see the TV flick off, and then you get to that agent sitting there. And the second episode was solid too, I thought. Like I said, that whole Bewitched thing to it. The talent show part was funny. I like when he accidentally swallowed the gum. It fucked him up.
Yeah.
I was like, he's acting like he's drunk because he's got gum wrapped around his gears. I thought it was funny how they animated his insides.
Yep. That was funny.
I did. I got a laugh out of that. I don't know, man. I hope that the show takes off and finds its audience, because I feel like this is going to get better. It will. It's going to get better. I don't mind the way it started, but once we get more into the usual, kind of MCU stuff, I think a lot of the, the regular, more casual fans would, kind of come back to the table.
Yeah.
But no, it's got legs, and Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany have a great dynamic. Daisy said Quicksilver is only a rumor. Yeah, I hadn't heard much about that, but other than like one time through the rumor mill, I saw another one. Yes. Somebody was talking about this the other day. Another rumor is to introduce the idea of her father being Magneto. That would be, then they can't, if they're going to do that, they can't race swap Magneto, because they were talking about race swapping Xavier and Magneto.
Adopted daughter.
Yeah, that's what they'll do. They'll say it's adopted. But I honestly,
by the power of grace, she's not white.
I don't care if they race swap. I really don't. Just make it make sense. Gaming Vulture's back. Hey guys, hail Gaming Vulture. How you doing? Welcome back. No, I think the talent show part was really, really funny. And then you got the scenes with her and that interaction with the Dottie lady at their little meeting they had for the talent show. Yeah, there was good moments in this episode. The talent show part though, that just took the cake. That was funny as hell, because he's kind of stumbling around, and she's kind of keeping it all together, and he becomes, every time he does something, like I love it. He levitated and she was like, nope, makes it look like he's hanging on that rope.
I need to watch this.
Do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah. Well, yes and no, but yeah, I got it.
Dude, watch it. The episodes, both of them combined, it's like 54 minutes.
But see, it was around the talent show where I was like, man, we need something to happen here. Like, because it's just like, if I wanted to watch Bewitched, I'd watch Bewitched,
Yeah, see, I can get that. I can't wait till they do like the Married with Children stuff. Like, honestly, I really can't.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be fucking hilarious. I love, because I grew up watching Married with Children, it's, dude, Al Bundy. Can you imagine them doing Al Bundy today?
They wouldn't.
To a degree. I mean, they do. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is still going on.
Oh man, yeah, that. But no, let me see here. Hang on a second. I've got. I'll look through. Let me scroll through here. We talked about the helicopter in the bushes. The neighborhood watch group. Can we just talk about that little group of supporting actors there that were at the library? Those I like that little group of guys. The dude with the mustache, he's the one that got fired from Vision's job.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just like the whipping post. Like the boss was fucking ripping on him.
He's like Was it Joe in that episode of Family Guy where they're telling like 3 different stories and he kept getting killed or his legs chopped off or whatever in each one?
The Three Kings episode.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, congrats, Gaming Vulture. You just hit 280 subs. Congratulations to you.
Hey.
Let's see here. Hang on. We need a celebratory. Let's see. We need a celebratory clip here. Here we go. Here's one for you. Shit. There you go. Here's one. Here's one for you. I mean, I could always just sound the woke horn. Want me to sound the woke horn?
Yes.
There we go. That is the woke horn. Sal made me that.
I love it. Good job.
Daisy Divine, the Neighborhood Watch, a collection of 50s cliche characters. Yep, it is. Oh, look at here. He says you got the fat black dude. You got the token Indian repeated in Big Bang. See, I never watched Big Bang Theory. Game Vultures, thanks, man. Hey, dude, you're welcome, man. You're here on most of the live stream chats. You are welcome. I love seeing new names in the chat. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everybody coming by, man. Make sure you bitch slap that like button like it stole something from you. Damn, but yeah, that group of guys is funny. The black woman that Wanda's friends with, I didn't look up her name. She looks familiar, like I've seen her in something before. She adds her character is, you can tell she's kind of going to be like one of her close friends, friends in her neighborhood or whatever. That Dottie lady is fucking hilarious. She's like the typical sitcom foil, the snobby kind of yuppie type, uppity one. That's let's see. Wait, the black woman is from Sword. That's why she doesn't fit the period. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. She's from Sword. See, I didn't know that. So there's some of the stuff I didn't know, and that's why I have an awesome fucking awesome chat that tells me shit like that. That's why, because they're doing, what's her name is in there too. Monica Rambeau, the best the best iteration of Captain Marvel is there. That's Teyana Paris from she was in, what was that show on a movie on Netflix? Oh, Dear White People. She was in Dear White People. That's the only thing I really know her from. But yeah, that's so WandaVision, like I said, in this episode ended with the beekeeper popping out of the manhole. I love that she's like, nope, and just rewinds it. Yeah, it was like she wasn't pregnant 1 minute, and then the next minute she was pregnant. Did you guys catch that?
What part was it?
At the end of the show, where she rewinds it.
Yeah,
go back inside and she's pregnant.
Yeah, I did catch that. That's what I was thinking. So by the time the 80s hits, she should have the kids, and we can do Charles in Charge, man. Scott Baio, only in the MCU.
Scott Baio in the MCU. He's going to play an iteration of Iron Man. They'll have Tom Cruise and Scott Baio playing Iron Man, John Krasinski and Rainn Wilson as Captain America.
I wonder how Baio would have done as Bruce Banner at some point. Maybe when he wasn't as old.
He would have been better than fucking Mark Ruffalo.
I think so.
Mark Ruffalo's a tool. Like I can't. He's just one of those. I can't stand him. I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I fucking can't.
He's like Barry from the Goldbergs, the older brother. He's got that little Jew fro, and
Yes.
Yeah,
he is.
What like he doesn't say Bruce Banner to me, like, you know what I mean? He just doesn't. It's not a good fit. I just don't care for him in the role, like, at all.
It's fucking buried.
He is.
Can we just call him Barry Banner now?
Oh my god, I love that show so much. I just like me and my girlfriend watched it, and we were just like, I want to punch him so fucking bad.
Okay, so that is Teyana Paris then. All right, yeah. I didn't recognize her. But honestly, the only time I've ever seen her, she's had her hair like all froed out. And I'm not trust me, I'm not knocking it, man. The first time I saw Javicia Leslie, the new Batwoman, in a promotional photo, she had her hair like it was in a fro, and I was just like, and she's gorgeous. I was just like, she just looked good. I don't know. I liked it. She looks hot, but yeah. So Teyana Paris, like I said, man, I think it'd be funny if Brie Larson's calling for all this diversity, and then they take and they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna make Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel, and they just get rid of Brie Larson. They just kill her off. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Sorry, Brie. I mean, it's not going to happen, but it'd be fun.
He just needs to leave the MCU entirely. Don't even look back. Get her out. Like that little audience that you pulled for Captain Marvel, not sticking around for the whole MCU.
Well, they did. They fucked the numbers on that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that movie honestly made $1 billion. You know, you had all these reports of empty theaters and shit like that, and it made $1 billion. It's like
that little audience that you got for that movie, not sticking around the whole MCU, and definitely not buying the comic books or anything. Like, they're not supporting. Get her out of there.
The toys don't sell either. The Captain Marvel toys.
The toys don't sit on the shelf; they rot.
Yep. Somebody just posted in the WCBS group the other day a picture of them. They were like at a fucking
I saw that.
A clearance store. Like all these it was like Talos and the 2 versions of Captain Marvel, you know, her in her red and blue suit, and then the green Kree outfit. But yeah, nobody wanted that shit, man. You know, the saving grace of that movie was Ben Mendelsohn. That man is a fucking is a treat to behold in action. You know, director Krennic.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's a great actor. I just
Barry Bannerlow.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so let's see here. What is here Curtis will get this one. Here we go.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
There. There's one for you, Curtis. There you go. There you go.
You need to get like a sound or like a little video clip of Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents, like screaming "Wanda" when you talk about WandaVision.
I'll have one by next week because we'll talk about it again. Let's see. Wait, Daisy Divine, did you hear about the whistleblower who said Disney fudged numbers? Yeah, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
That was a long wait about Captain
the
Marvel.
Whistleblower. Yeah,
so that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that.
Yeah, that was all the rage, dude.
It was.
I think Jeff covered it.
I think he did because that went along with all the tickets and the fucking Fandango and Rotten Tomatoes. Dude, I was listening to was it episode 2 of the podcast now we're talking back in February 2019. I was talking about this, and it was all Captain Marvel because that movie came out March 8th. I remember watching that because the night it came out, it was already online. And
I remember that. A lot of people were like, "Yeah, I freaking sailed the high seas for that."
I did. I watched it online opening night, and it was boring. Like it was one of those. I've never sat through a superhero. I've never sat through a superhero movie and been fucking bored. My headphones are fucking breaking, so I got to get new headphones now. So yeah, there's that. I've got damn man, fucking lights causing the big old. I got a fucking dent in my forehead. It looks like from my fucking screen.
Boba Fett, man.
Where's my other hat? Here we go. I'm gonna switch it up there. Put the DN. That's better. That feels better. That feels more comfortable. I have my Tom Selleck hat on now.
Tom Selleck hat.
This fucking hat is 22 years old. I've had this hat since I graduated high school. I bought it with a gift card my uncle got me. for graduation.
Yeah, I'm only 3 years older than that hat. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it. My kid wears it. We almost have the same size fucking head, and he's 5 years old. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh shit!
Is he a genius or something?
He's just got a big fucking head, but it matches the rest of his body. He's like a tank. Let's see. Oh, so Daisy, here it is right here. Yep, I do remember the name now that you mentioned it. Sandra Kuba, a former senior financial analyst at Walt Disney Company, is a whistleblower who discovered anomalies in Disney, fudged $6 billion in revenue. Yes, I do remember that. Yep, Jeff covered that. To get investors to add more funds to buy companies.
Yeah, he's got like part 1, 2, or 3 of the Captain Marvel saga or something like that.
Yeah, one of his Captain Marvel videos hit 1 million views or 2 million views, something like that.
Jeez.
But yeah, it says Bob Iger was fourth. That's why Iger stepped aside and then Chapek came in. But Iger is holding on to the end of his contract and his advisor. Yep. Well, that and Iger wanted he's gonna run for president. Iger's gonna run for president. So yeah, while she lost her job. Yep. Execs took bonuses, investors put in $6 billion to keep Disney afloat. Yeah, dude, Disney. I feel bad for the rank and file employees at Disney that are losing their jobs. You know what I mean? Like your people that work in the theme parks and the fucking, churro stand booth, or, they sell fucking those $80 fucking t-shirts that some poor kid in a fucking Vietnam sweatshop makes, a nickel to a nickel to fucking make, 30
dude, California Disney World laid a fuck ton of people off. I'm not sure about, I don't think the Orlando one did.
Yeah.
California one went down fast.
I heard Iger is looking to oust creepy people don't take him seriously. Yeah, I really don't get too much into politics here, but yeah, I do know Bob Iger has political aspirations, definitely. That's why
he donates to creepy Joe. So
back in 2016, Iger took his affiliation because he was a registered Democrat, and he took his political affiliation and declared himself non-affiliate of either party.
Right.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's optics. It's optics to make him look neutral.
Shareholders.
Yep. That's it. So he has political aspirations. Definitely. There's no question about that, man. He is, I fucking hate Disney as a company. When they started, outside of all the other bullshit we know about, like Lucasfilm letting their employees, attack fans and things like that on social media. I don't like their bullshit activism. Come February, Disney Channel will be, everything's about Black lives and all this, but they don't say shit about it the rest of the fucking year. But for 1 month, Gay Pride Month, they trot that out there. And I'm talking Disney Junior, and I'm not villainizing the homosexuality or anything like that, because I could care less what you do. I sit right in the middle. I don't care. As long as you're with another consenting adult, you're not Jeffrey Epstein or, Kevin Spacey, I'm fine with that. You do your thing. It doesn't bother me.
You hear that he didn't kill himself?
Who, Epstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the he's still alive. I've heard that he's still alive talk. So's Tupac though, but and Elvis.
That is true.
Even though Elvis would be like 90 fucking some years old, he's probably still just sitting back going,
he'd be swinging his fucking hip out of his socket.
I'm all sugar. I mean, but no, man. What are you? I mean, what are you gonna do? That's it. What do we got here? Daisy Divine says, "You do your thing, but don't dare tell me what to think or say. You don't choose my That is the whole fucking the point. Is like stuff like that is straight up virtue signaling. That's all it is. You're looking
Whatever
for virtue.
happened to AS? I'm just
Right?
used to ASL, and now you have to put your pronouns in your bio. What the fuck happened?
I'm telling you,
Same
man.
sex, location. Like,
Last time I checked, people didn't watch Disney. So they can see dumb shit like that. They want to be taken into a world where animals sing, princesses are fucking.
That's it.
Fire. Sorry, she's just lighting up the chat.
I know, man. Shit. When we start doing the like the patron streams and stuff like that. She ever becomes a patron, she's gonna be on the fucking patron streams all the time as our insider. We're gonna give her own. It's gonna be what grinds my gears with Daisy Divine. Shit, dude.
What's up, Phoenix?
Phoenix, what's going on, man? Hey, wait, so who collapses first, WB or Disney?
Warner Brothers.
Warner. Yep. I don't know, man, if the Snyder cut works out.
Actually, no, because they also have Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
Yeah, but they're fucking Lord of the Rings up. I'm not even a Lord of the Rings fan. Like, I've seen all the movies. Not the Hobbit one though. I haven't seen any of them. The new ones. But they're like giving that the fucking SJW. They got to race and gender swap a bunch of shit, and I don't think it makes sense in the context of the story. So I think it'll hurt the bottom line. Phoenix, what's up, man? Hey, Phoenix's campaign's still going on. Reclaiming Xandar is still going on. So check that out on Indiegogo. Get over there and back that. Do it now. Back Phoenix Animation, independent creators. It is so important to back these independent creators and their projects, man. This is how we get good quality entertainment, folks. Phoenix says they both hit each other and collapse. It's like the end of Rocky with him and Apollo. Yo, I'm over here. I'm over there. That's like Disney right now. Disney's like that punch drunk boxer. They're basically the oh shit, Glass Joe from fucking Mike Tyson's Punch Out, because I was just playing that last night. Can me and Tony have had this discussion off air, and I'm gonna go on a little bit. Holy shit, are regular fucking Nintendo games difficult? Like, I've had to bite my tongue from so many times playing fucking Galaga in the last week. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I mean, I don't know how I beat any of these games as a fucking kid. Like, really. Even fucking, and what the hell is up with Super Mario Brothers 2? Like, that is way, like, Super Mario Brothers 2 compared to 1 and 3 is like a fucking like derailment from the entire franchise.
Because it was a Japanese game. I can't remember the name of it, but in Japan, Super Mario 2 was the lost level. So now here, they thought, talking about hard Nintendo games, they thought the Super Mario 2 Japan was too hard for American audiences. So they took a Japanese game they had and just switched out the sprites, basically. That's why you can play as 4 characters, and that's why you pick up the vegetables and throw them. It was a completely different game in Japan.
Damn, yeah, I was playing that, and yeah, I was like, I like Super Mario Brothers 2, but it is just so fucking out there. It's like a weird game. Part 3, I got a little ways into that one and kept fucking dying. I'm still stuck in the same spot in Legend of Zelda. I can't even play it. I just get mad. I'm trying to get I can't get that fucking flute and that other sword because I'm missing one fucking heart, so I can't go get that sword, and it's pissing me off. I got to jailbreak my NES Classic so I want to play Kung Fu. That's a game I rock at that game. That and Renegades. I miss those. Those are fun. Phoenix's bro Sonic fucks me up now. Yeah, man, like Sonic is way harder than I remember it being. Holy shit. Did either of you guys play Sonic like a lot?
No, but I'm going to get a Sonic game soon. I just bought a Nintendo Switch Lite last week.
Yeah, it is.
I like the movie though.
Dude, the movie was great.
Really good.
I can't wait for the sequel.
They're making a sequel?
Yeah. They're making a sequel.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the post-credit scene? Did you miss it?
Hold on, I'll
you
see
missed
you
the
guys
post-credit scene? Yeah, dude. Fucking Tails shows up. Where Sonic that in Green Hill or whatever, or wherever he lives there, the little city where he lives with James Marsden and his smoking hot wife. But yeah, Tails shows up there at the end of you just kind of see him on the cliff, but then you get Robotnik, Jim Carrey stuck in like the mushroom world.
Oh, okay. I
And
did see that.
He's got the big fucking video game accurate mustache and the cartoon. Damn, dude. Yeah, that one is that was funny. I was like, all right. I'm looking I was like, I'm looking forward to the sequel. It was fun. That was the first movie we took Trey to see in the theater.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. That was back in
Yep.
February.
Yeah, dude. He had a ball. Like there was quite a few kids in there. So like, everybody's pretty chill with like clapping and the kids, because there was another little kid it was his first movie too that was sitting in front of us. And him and Trey were kind of like jumping around and cheering and stuff like that. I was like, nobody got mad, they're little kids. So it was but it was fun, but he's pretty well behaved in the theater. I took him to see Jurassic Park, the original one, in the theater when they played it when they were showing old movies here by my house. But yeah, I gotta get to this comment though. Daisy Divine says, wait, no, I missed it right here. This is the one I wanted. Poor Bomberman now on a no-fly list. The original Ninja Gaiden is hard as hell. Dude, I was just playing that one 2 nights ago. Was I playing that one last night? I think I played that one yesterday with my kid. He wanted to play it because it's one of like the NES Classic is like 31 games that are on. If you don't have it, there's like 31 games that it comes preloaded with. Like I said, I got to jailbreak it. I have the means to do it, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that game is fucking that, and Double Dragon 2 is on there. They don't have the first Double Dragon, but they got the second one. Man, yeah, those games are difficult. Yep, Sonic has tails. Dr. Robotnik finds a ring. Yep. I played Mario Duck Hunt, Mario 2 and 3, Pokemon Red Blue, Jackie Chan Stunt Grandmaster, GTA 1 and 2. GTA still the only franchise I play a lot. Yeah, I was playing San Andreas not long ago. No, it doesn't have Bomberman on it. It's got Mega Man 2, but not 1. It's got Castlevania 1 and 2, which is like the first Castlevania I didn't really play as much. I played the shit out of the second one. I thought that was I love Castlevania. I never watched the last season of that show. I still haven't watched that. I think it's the 3rd season. And the last season of F is for Family, I haven't seen yet. Mortal Kombat came out and pushed Bomberman to the back of the arcade with the Simpsons pinball machine. Oh shit! Do either of you guys ever played Metroid? Cody, I know that you play it. All right,
I've played it before.
All right, dude. I'm like I just as you start that game and you run into this fucking wall. What up, YTL? Hey, YTL is here. All the way from Singapore, man. So what's up? The other side of the world, bro. Thank you for joining us.
Bro?
The Metroid, I get to like you make it like through the initial like I think it's like 2 or 3 screens, and then there's like a little I can't figure out how to get low enough to get down in there. I'm like I'm fucking retarded. I can't figure this shit out. Like I just can't. I can't do it. I got to figure it out because like I like playing Metroid, and then I hear that they're going to make a Metroid movie. There's a rumor that they're going to do a Metroid movie, and Brie Larson wanted to play Samus.
Oh, I remember that rumor. What the shit?
I was like, please don't. Please don't.
Hold on. She is calling to play Samus. She's calling to play Zelda. She's calling to like, bitch, leave you and Rosario Dawson and everyone need to shut up. Shut up. Leave. And stop.
For real, there's like certain actors and actresses that just won't leave anything alone.
I know.
Keep throwing enough shit against the wall. They're trying to get something to stick, right?
I'm sorry, y'all, but I'll gladly sacrifice Samus Aran and let Brie play her if she leaves Princess Zelda alone. I'm sorry. This is where we turn on each other.
I mean, I kind of agree with you. Like, I think Zelda's a little bit more
I have no emotional attachment to Metroid. Really, I don't. So I would rather see her play Samus than fucking Zelda.
I'm thinking if they make a Metroid movie anyway in this day and age, it's and Nintendo tries really hard not to do political messaging, but it's still going to be woke. It is. Because she's the first female video, which that was a huge thing. I mean, you beat the game, you beat the original Metroid, and that was the big twist at the end. She takes off her helmet, and you're like, oh crap, I've been playing as a girl this whole time, you know? And that was a huge thing then, but they would act like they were accomplishing something when they made the movie. You know what I mean? That's how they do.
Yep.
And it kind of
accomplish
ironic
problems that were solved decades ago.
He talks shit about white people, but she herself, a white person, is trying to get all these acting jobs. It's like, jobs.
That's not using her social equity responsibly. And Phoenix Animation, in response to your comment, Bree has a message for you.
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or...
Yes, absolutely.
And not that I would like to see her as Zelda, or that she'd be my number one casting pick, but if given the option between Brie Larson and Zendaya to play Princess Zelda, I'd rather have Zendaya. So what's up, Brie Larson? We gonna put our money where our mouth is, or
dude? God, Zendaya. She's an actual good actress, though. She can act
too. She can sing,
and she did a lot of her own stunts in The Greatest Showman, the wire work with Zac Efron. She did a lot of that herself.
He's cool as fuck.
Yeah, I dig her. That's Sal's Bay, right?
Baby.
That's Sal's Bay right there. Yeah, he'll yeah, oh yeah. Yep, that's Sal's Bay. He'll fight somebody for that. I guarantee it.
That's like the equivalent of being your own fluffer, you know, doing your own stunts. Or topher for our Canadian friends.
I need a fluffer. Topher, we need a topher.
That's probably the only work you can get nowadays.
Heads flopping around like Mike Zero.
Yeah.
Hey, guy, it's Star Wars news from the future, buddy.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to the chat. You know what? Hang on a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk about be dialing. Man, we are in overtime here. I say we go 2 hours on the show, and we're at 2:45 right now.
I've said it the past 3 weeks. I might as well say it again, ladies and gentlemen. Other whipped creams are simply whipped cream, but Ready Whip is a sexual orientation. This video now includes paid promotion. So everybody go get some Ready Whip.
Are you ready?
We'll make it a fun night. We'll
go
all night.
Are we ready?
Hey, where's the cream filling?
There we go. There's to close out the Ready Whip ad.
That's my favorite thing you've ever played on a show. You need to hit it again.
That one's that you want me to hit here? We'll do it one more time. One more game.
Hey, where's the cream filling?
And everybody in the chat's like, you just keep shoving that thing down our throat, and I'm just like,
That's good.
I was thinking, he said that, and I started immediately thinking of the Grinch, where they're just like, here, try this fudge. And he's like, try this pudding. He's like, this is not pudding. He's like, what is it?
hang on, here we go. Where's it at? Here it is, right here. I'm working on something here behind the curtain. I have a special guest here coming to join me.
Where's the cream?
Hey, where's the cream filling? Damn it.
Commercials were huge when I was a kid for Hostess.
Fucking. Oh, dude.
Twinkies and ding dongs.
We used to get barrels of that. From there was a Hostess store by like in the next town over. And my dad and his buddies, when they hunted bears, you'd use all that shit for bear bait.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That works, really?
Yeah, dude. Bears love that stuff. Are you kidding me?
Want to know a little known fact?
He fucking heard me. He's from the future.
God.
He knew what I was gonna say.
Here.
Hang on a second. Thank you so very much. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike Zero, taking over Utopia Coins, a place to be reviews. Today, Kathleen Kennedy eats John Favreau's ass.
Oh, that's
I
so
just
funny.
got a visual of John mounted on a desk, John Favreau on an effort.
That's YTL. That's Mike Zero. He's a YouTuber. I can't knock the motherfucker's got like 245,000 subscribers. All right. Ton of subs, but he just like makes stuff up. Yeah, he has changed a lot. I just Googled Mike Zero. There are so many just like insane. There's a picture of him. Let me find it. I'll just screen. Fuck it. You know what? Here, we're just gonna do this.
Did he get like super yoked or something?
No. Nothing like that. Here's the Mike Zero, the old Mike Zero. Look at this.
Yeah, YTL. He's a Star
Weird
Wars
Al?
YouTuber, and
Yeah,
he's always like making up shit. Like he's always like behind the scenes leaks of such and such movie where this character does this, and I got the script to prove it. It's like, no, you don't.
Yep. Ryan Johnson talks shit about him because he was neutral for a long time. Like here it is right here.
From 60 to 0.
When we were in production, we had a guy keeping an eye on online rumors. At some point, we started using zero as a verb, like throws trash at the basket, but it slips out of your hand and falls behind you. Zeroed it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like we might talk shit about Mike Zero, but we respect him because he's a Star Wars fan.
Yep.
And like we might joke around, but we're not Ryan Johnson.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, he's still there. Yep, he's still there. God, that's creepy. I can't even keep that up there. That's worse than I put that picture of Epstein up there. That's the wrong fucking thing.
Yeah, don't put that up there.
No, I don't even know what the hell's going on. It just looks bad with him over my shoulder. Here, I'll put Jennifer Thomas up there. That's better. That'll work.
Oh, is that the chick that you're friends with?
Yeah. Yep. She'll be. Speaking of which, this young lady will be making her her return to the show on the Monday night show in a couple weeks. She's on. She's doing some. She has some big projects working right now. So she'll be on Monday, a Monday night show with myself and Nick and Tony. And yeah, she'll be joining us, and then she'll be flying out from LA to Michigan to beat the shit out of me for my birthday. So I've like I said, I at least have something to look forward to at 41. And that's kind of why I started to get back in shape now. It's like, because we're gonna video this thing, and I'm taking my shirt off, so I at least had to look presentable. So yeah.
Put a little Hulk Hogan tank top on.
I'm fucking because she was a WWE trainee. You know, she was in developmental back in like 03. So we were talking, and that's because she has like a legitimate like wrestling promotion now too. And she asked me if I would fly to Vegas and be male talent on their roster. I of course had my wife was not having that. I'm still not sure she's 100% on letting her come out here to beat me up for my birthday. I'm like, look, honey, I'm like, you don't know how bad I need this. This will be fun. Cause yeah, it's not going to be like a competitive, cause she does like full on competitive sessions. And I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, I don't need that shit. I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm like, you fucking kill me. Are you kidding me? I'm like, nope. Cause she's like more into grappling and shit like that. So it's like, I'm not doing that. She like knows Brazilian jiu-jitsu and shit. I'm like, nope. Fuck that. I'll just let you beat me up. I'll just do the job. Like pin me, pay me kind of deal.
What's your birthday?
April 19th.
April 19th. Okay.
I'll be the big 4-1, man. Yes, for those of you kids at home, all it is 41. I'm 40 right now. So yeah.
41.
Yep. I got I you know, and it's honestly like I wake up and I feel like a fucking kid most of the time. I really do. I'm blessed that I've taken care of myself for the most part. So yeah, it's Daisy says very accommodating stuntman, just like the guys in Batwoman. As in the words of the drinker, very accommodating stuntman. I can't do him when he says I can do the nah, it'll be fine. But no, I can't do his other looking 25. Oh, you flat stop it now. I've
25.
I've aged gracefully for a an Egyptian. We age gracefully, the Egyptian.
For an Egyptian. Jesus, not this again.
That'll never leave. Hang on, we got to change. We'll do this. I've got my Egyptian branding even here. Let's see. There it is, right there. There's a little logo. There's my Egyptian logo. There, we'll put that up in the corner there.
Your favorite fan legitimately thinks you're.
Yep, that was Deshaun, man. All that time we thought it was the other guy. It was Deshaun. That was funny. And then when he the Daisy paying a woman to beat me up, my wife was like, nah, I'll be fine, I've got this. No, she's not going to charge me to beat me up. Normally you would have to pay. I think she's just going to do it because she likes me. She's just going to do it because it was great too, because like I'm not like the guy that like I'm married obviously, so I'm not sliding in DMs as it is. And I just saw that she was on another podcast because we followed each other on Instagram and we're friends on Facebook we have been for probably 6 or 7 years. We interacted a few times, just mildly in comment sections, nothing. But I saw she was on a podcast, so I commented on there and I was like, hey, I'm like, you do podcast appearances. I said, I have a YouTube channel and want to know if you want to come on. She's like, absolutely. So she goes DM me. I'm like, okay. DM'd her and set everything up. And yeah, man, she was more than happy to come on. So she's looking forward to coming back. More upcoming guests on Monday night. Actually, I can't say on Monday. He's going to come on a Wednesday night, I believe, is the man himself, the world-class bullshitter, Jeff Hicks, will be making a appearance on Wednesday, on a Wednesday night show here, coming up pretty soon. Like I said, this Monday, Tony and I have got Kendo Slice and Nick Big Rig, Nick Utam from World Class coming on to join us for Evening of Debauchery. Tony will also have episode 2 of the Hollywood Honey Dick on Monday night, right? We're not going to say who, but we're going to do it. We're going to do another Hollywood Honey Dick segment. I'm taking it this Monday.
Man, y'all are about to have a sticky face on Monday.
All right.
I mean, honey YouTube. I'm talking about honey, not the that sounded too bad even for me. Honey, organically grown, clover, honey.
Yeah,
not
so we've
the
got
other thing.
not the other thing. Yeah, it's not that kind of party. It's not that kind of party. That's on Bob Sacamano's OnlyFans. But yeah, that's about it for the night, guys. I mean, we went way over time, but it's been a fucking great show. So, and I figured, why not? This is what I pay for the premium StreamYard membership for. Let me use these fucking hours. Let's go around. Tony, we've got a couple projects in the works. Do you have anything solo you're working on right now?
I've got a couple solo projects I'm working on. Sorry, there hasn't been much on my channel. I've been got a full-time job, but I've been working on Hollywood Honey Dicks and some other things behind the scenes, setting things up. I have one project about half done, so I'm hoping to get that out soon, guys. I'm sorry it's been so long, since I've had a review or anything up, but something soon. Constantly working, though, I assure you, and it will pay off. And smiles for the kingdom.
All right, man. Yeah, and we got that Flight of the Navigator and Last Starfighter review coming up. We're co-oping on. So we got a lot of content in the works here at my channel, and also Tony's got a lot of irons in the fire over at the Clown World Review too. So if you haven't watched his fucking Christmas special yet, his review of He-Man and the She-Ra, oh my god, I've literally watched that movie, that video 7 or 8 times now, Tony.
It was made in a simpler time. 2 weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, like
back before Civil War II. And I'm not talking about Captain America.
Oh, we're at 22 likes.
Yep, we're up to 22 likes. I am at 480 subscribers now. Damn, you guys are awesome, man. I have a great fucking chat here. YTL, Curtis YZ, Daisy Divine. Man, who else is up in here? Phoenix Animation. Yeah, man. Keely Chow was here earlier. You
Sal
guys
was here earlier.
What's that? Sal, yeah, Salvador stopped in. Who else was here? I'm scrolling back. Gaming Vulture, Angelus Draven, JM 2021. Man, Greg Levitri was here. He'll be on next Friday night. He's our featured guest. We'll return back to the normal format next week. It'll be an hour to an hour and 10-minute show. We'll be talking about Gun Demon with Greg. Cody, you're getting ready to you're in the process of revamping the channel, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be starting a new channel and pretty much taking all of my time and effort over to that channel. So this one will stay up. I don't know if I'll do anything else with this one, but we'll see. I'm gonna be doing a channel themed around supernatural, paranormal, hauntings, ghosts, stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. I really don't even have a time frame of when I'm going to be doing it, but just be on the lookout for it, man. We'll see what happens, but I'll start sharing stuff whenever I get to that point.
Excellent, man. Excellent. Yeah. I am. I'm going to look like a Bond villain here for a second. Hang on a second. Me and my kitty. We're going. This is for those you haven't met him yet. This is Big fucking Meech, and he's about 18 pounds here. This is a big ass Norwegian forest cat. So yeah, he had to come in here and join me. That's why I had my mic muted, because my son just jumped up in here. But like I said, I've got the Last Starfighter and Flight of the Navigator review going on with Tony Tonedev. Tomorrow you're getting my WandaVision review of episodes 1 and 2. I'll go into some more detail, obviously, in the video. I'll be able to I've got it all scripted out right now. I just got to record it. That'll be out tomorrow. Prodigal Son review from episode 1 last Tuesday will be dropping on Sunday. Monday you'll have the Batwoman review. Monday night, episode number 135 of the Place to Be Reviews Monday night going in Raw, the flagship show on the channel here. That is that goes, like I said, that goes back 2 years almost to the Anchor days. But yeah, we're doing the damn thing over here, man. You can catch me and Tony on Monday night. Tuesday night, I'll be on author Stephen Walton's channel on the Rogue 4 TR4. Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on the Humpty Dump on Sporking News podcast. Then right here at 8:30 with episode number 8 of Going Rogue. Then Friday night, right back here for Fandom Menace Friday Night Live with Greg Levitri from Gun Demon, the Indiegogo project. You can back that on Indiegogo now. And then I'll be over on Raiders of the Lost Flicks Live at 8:30 for Bad Flicks Friday. So that's it. And you guys are going to get pop culture news out of me, in addition to the reviews. So yeah, there's a lot going on. If you're on Twitter, at the place to be RE1. If you're old fashioned, you want to email me something, the place to be reviews at mail.com, the world's best mail. I'm on Twitter at N80Pete. We have a Facebook group, the Place to Be Review, the official Place to Be Reviews fan page. We have a page you can follow on Facebook. If anybody's still on Facebook at all, like I said, my main account has been in Facebook jail for 60 out of the last 90 days or so. I have a couple sock puppets floating around out there. Stop chewing on cords, fat boy. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm done. That's it. I am Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. We have been here with all of yous. And remember, if I don't see you, have yourselves a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.